Hi, Andre and Mishkat. Good afternoon. Okay, we are good to go. What was your question? Which Persona collab SSR character is better? I honestly don't know. I'm really not the only Persona character I know in that lineup in DK was actually the SR one, because the only Persona I played is Persona 3. Yikes, I'm old. Hi Carl, welcome, welcome. I we are back. And also, what is going to happen to Hippa? Last time we've seen her, she just absorbed some corruption. Man. Anyway, on to the not event, on to the part 2 of chapter 20 we go. Oh dear. The Unity Gala, is it Gala or Gala? I'll go with Gala. The Unity Gala is still on. It's still going to happen, man. Do you believe she should be SSR or okay with her being SR? I'm fine. I'm fine with it. It's probably because the other two are newer persona, so it's fine. I don't know. I did not check their skills, so I cannot say who is the better one. I'm actually more interested in the main story. The Unity Gala. The Unity Gala is about to commence. Light and shadow alike will converge upon it. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think Margaret might make an appearance here. Despite her. Last time we saw her, she's imprisoned, right?
Come. Let me see if you're still salvageable.
Can't believe Liberelli is just a body now. I know, right? Where's her head, though? September 25, NF115, 8 a.m. Fraser Gold Palace. 4 hours until the Unity Gala begins. Oh dear.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all our viewers at home,
Oh.
welcome to the opening ceremony of the Unity Gala. This morning, from the magnificent Fraser Gold Palace, we launched 10 extraordinary days of celebration and diplomacy.
Yeah. Really, celebration and diplomacy. I'd say it's not celebration, more like
Before us stands the Fraser Gold Palace,
propaganda.
the longest standing and most opulent structure since the Nightfall. It is more than an architectural marvel. It is a lasting emblem of artistry, wealth, and influence.
Yeah, they got this very expensive looking palace while the outland people are suffering. Wow.
Through our cameras, you can see the distinguished representatives of this city and Fraser already seated. while delegations from the far
Ooh.
lands proceed with dignified grace into Fraser City, each bearing tokens of goodwill and fellowship. In the days ahead, leaders from across the lands will gather here to address the challenges left in the wake of the Ash campaign. And, alongside the festivities, the highly anticipated negotiations for a new peace framework will commence.
Wishing Max King probably will be in there. I doubt it. Hi, Chi. Are we finishing chapter 20 today? Yes. And we're going to answer that very popular survey. I'm not sure if Max King would be here. Isn't it dangerous to send your top representative in Frasier?
My friends, this is more than a celebration. It is the dawn of a new era. Here, beneath this golden dome, power, wealth, and vision will forge a renewed consensus for our future.
I think something will definitely go wrong. Meanwhile, while Gold Palace Square brims with celebration, inside the festival venue, the host and staff work with quiet focus, conducting their final methodical checks.
Very well. Once again, honored delegates, kindly keep to the agenda. It will proceed in 3 parts: document review, sequential signing, and final Senate ratification. The essential rule is that you must first signal the nearest staff member with a designated request to speak gesture before addressing the assembly. No exceptions.
Okay. The sub or dumpster. Yeah, it had become quite popular on Twitter, huh? After explaining the procedures, he smiles and gestures for the present delegates to take a short break. As he strolls casually toward the shadows of the stage wings, his smile vanishes. His voice drops to a lethal whisper, the words firing out like bullets.
Does management have actual numbers? How many Farland delegations are confirmed? When will those Hicks be here? We're live across the network in 4 hours. If this hall looks half empty on camera, what am I supposed to say? That our peaceful celebration gala couldn't even have the seats filled?
Well, I wonder why they didn't appear here. Are the Farland delegation now doubting Frasier, perhaps? A staff member wearing a stage manager badge hurries after him and leans in, whispering a clipped report. Opposition delayed. This city delegation broadcast rescheduled. PR contingency plan approved. With each point, the host's tense expression gradually eases.
Get our cheerleaders, the student volunteers, in here now. Full formal attire. Any empty section, seat them immediately. I want it to look like every seat is contested.
Instructions complete. His perfectly calibrated smile snapped back into place. He claps his hands once, sharp and clear, to summon the staff's attention.
All right, everyone. Let's move into our final full rehearsal. For the seamless, polished presentation our audience deserves, I need your complete focus and cooperation. Thank you.
Where is Margaret? 9 a.m. Frasier Senate Council Chamber. 3 hours until the Unity Gala begins. Multiple screens display a curated tour of Fraser City for the assembled senators. The view glides from the celebratory crowds on Gold Palace Square to the soaring peak of the Sky Tower, before settling on a luxury hotel entrance. There, The Farland delegation boards decorated parade floats, their foreign attire conspicuous against Fraser's backdrop for a city tour preceding the formal meeting.
It appears all is proceeding smoothly. Even our distant cousins from the Farlands have found their designated places.
I do not celebrate at halftime, Valorian. Some, even in their absence, can leave surprises that unsettle the board. Nothing is settled until the final piece is placed. Can you feel it? How many eyes are upon us at this very moment?
His gaze travels to the far end of the table, settling on Marcus Drake. Wait, do we know of...
Motherfucker!
Good morning! Good morning, Makeda. Welcome, welcome. Do we know of any Marcus Drake? Does it ring a bell? With deliberate calm, the iron-willed Fraser nobleman advances a chess piece. It lands in the center of the display, triggering the unfurling of a strategic map that illuminates Fraser, the Farlands, and the city in stark relief. Our position has grown precarious in recent days. The unexpected reversal in the Ash campaign was a swift blow. Now, mourning for the casualties mysteriously appears at refuge facilities across the minor states, while rumors regarding the truth of BR005 spread like a contagion. What truth? The one that they are trying to hide? Fraser City itself is restless. The deterrent of BR003 has emboldened the peace faction in the Senate, while several war-favoring nobles have seen suspicious financial movements. And not so coincidentally, all this began after that woman reappeared. Oh. So Margaret had freed herself, huh? Even now, anxiety is written across the faces of the Farland delegates attending the gala. In stark contrast to their usual demeanor, when the call to war loses its resonance, fear will fragment the alliance and threaten the very foundations of Fraser's economy. So Fraser are the one with mask, then Paradisos are the one with floating shape AI on them. Yes, yes. But it will not come to that. The Unity Gala begins shortly. All pieces are positioned. The trap is ready to spring. I don't know who are they going to trap? The city delegates, or the Farland Alliance representatives? Marcus picks up 3 chess pieces and places them on the board. The Black Ring's intensification of natural disasters has further destabilized the Alliance politically, driving the Farlands to desperation for hypercubes. The Luminary Society scholars set a trap in furor, baiting their leaders with false promises of the hypercube technology. After the Luminaries' envoys delivered the technology, they were killed by 2 assistants of the city ambassador Margaret, an act we orchestrated to forge a blood feud. The Farland leaders were so enraged that they escorted her back to Fraser as a murder suspect. As for those 2 assistants, he picks up 2 chess pieces and removes them from the board. Hypatia Campbell and the city spy codenamed Rust are already dead, unable to escape the black rain contamination in the tier zone. Once we retrieve their bodies, we can pin the entire blame for the BR-005 incident on them. Gotta hate these people, man. The final stage is simple. We will plant agitators at the venue to provoke the Farlanders. Their hatred, once ignited, will drive them to break through Fraser's guards and kill the city ambassador. This will spark a new war, while Fraser remains comfortably on the sidelines, reaping the benefits. I wish this can be heard by those Farland representatives, man. I hear she's a sinner. Perfect timing to test the secret weapon from the underground Sophos. She is clever and cunning, a serpent that has always slipped through our grasp. We've never caught her in the act before. This time, we will. Oh, you have underestimated Margaret. Dear, oh dear. Marcus lifts the sofa's piece and slams it down, capturing the square occupied by her piece. Dear, oh dear. We can just auto this. Wait, is our enemy Margaret here? Ah, no. Wait. What is she doing there, though? Aura farming.
All wisdom now serves my will.
I know
All
she's
wisdom
the enemy.
Now serves
Oh.
my will.
I see.
And thank you for tuning in. All wisdom now serves my will.
Listen to its whispers.
Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the release. Thank you.
Listen to its.
All wisdom now serves my will.
Listen to its. Listen to its whispers.
Girl, stop using your burst.
Listen.
Enjoy the release.
Shit.
All wisdom. Thank you.
Oh my
Listen
god. Shin,
to its
stop.
Listen
She's,
to its whispers.
she's spamming the burst. Oh my god. Auto battle is just funny,
To
man.
its whispers.
Thank you for tuning.
Listen to its. Listen
Girl,
to its whispers.
stop.
Listen. Listen to its whispers. Listen.
All wisdom now serves my
What
will.
the fuck, man? Sheesh.
That's crazy.
So, oh wait. Why is Marcus not voiced, man? Maybe he's such a forgettable NPC that ISO did not put a voice on him. AI spams Shin listen. It's funny, man. Girl with listening, can you stop? Blame the AI is quite stupid in auto battle, but it works, right? All is in alignment. This will be her end. Dream on, dude. It's not going to be that easy. The other senators give silent nods of approval. The Unity Gala is about to begin. Everything will proceed as planned. Marcus puts away the chessboard. The peace dove is his prisoner now. He could end her here, or if they want to take this a step further, turning the knife back on the city. The Campbells aren't the only ones who know how to play this game. Frasier is as evil as Underground, but not as Edge. You know, hard to say. I cannot say that Edge is blameless also, okay? We're not sure if they are. The entire truth has been told to the chief. 10 a.m. Fraser Hotel. 2 hours until the Unity Gala begins. What's the name of this dude? Rael, if I remember correctly. He doesn't fit this place, huh? As the gala's opening draws near, the hotel housing the Farland delegation grows quiet. Rael, who detests float parades, has lingered inside until the last possible moment. Just as he turns to summon his companions, he brushes shoulders with an attendant dressed in Fraser attire. Be careful, that might be an assassin. With a suspicious look and hurried steps, the Aurum Secretum attendant rushes off. Okay, very sus, oblivious to the note that has fallen from his uniform. Rael's instincts, ever vigilant, flare. In the attendant's blind haste, he sees an opening. With a fluid motion, he stoops, snatches the paper, and conceals it in his pocket. Only once he reaches a secluded corridor does he dare to unfold it. A line of deliberately distorted, encrypted text stares back, yet its meaning is unmistakable. Man, Jabara is in contact with Fraser. You really cannot trust merchants, man. Mr. Jabara, your trade manifest has been delivered. Please come to room X-2 alone for the handover. And be careful. Do not let Fraser or the Alliance discover this. Wait, I thought he's in contact with Fraser, but apparently not. Probably with the city. Oh. Room X-2 is a Spartan staff quarters dominated by a blazing fireplace. A stocky figure crouches before it, muttering as he deliberates over which pages from a stack of documents to feed into the hungry flames. You know that guy is always sus. Yeah, the guy who always switches sides. Wait, he's not voiced here. Why? I've decided to burn them. Feels like such a waste, though. Could have used this to squeeze a better deal later. He's about to blackmail someone. Interesting. But that person was right. They'll search everyone at the gate. Can't leave them here in the hotel either. I'm no traitor. Business is business. A man's gotta be flexible. Yikes. As he feeds the documents to the flames, the door crashes open behind him.
Fucking you! What in the hell are you doing?
Rael storms into the room, snatches the documents from Jabara's hands, and holds them to the firelight. Hypercube smuggling routes with Nirvana. Stock manipulation, rigging food prices. I knew it! You are one of the problems, man! This dude has been starving his own people. Good lord, just for profit. Unjust profit distributions. Page after page. The details coalesce into a single truth. Only the middleman wins. Breaking in obscene wealth without a shred of risk. See? So finally Rael knows the truth that Margaret was saying. Saying the truth, but I'm not sure. Just don't let her manipulate you, okay? His breath hitches, then turns to ragged panting. With a surge of fury, he hurls the papers aside, seizes Jabara by the collar, and holds him violently to his feet.
You slimy bastard! You fucking played us! We had a deal! Farland resources stay with our people! So what's this cooperation with Nirvana? When the fuck did you start dealing with this city again?
Wait, let me explain. These are old, I swear. Nothing since that day. My dealings with this city ended then, I promise.
Nah, we don't trust this dude. Jabara shoves the remaining documents behind his back, his movements frantic.
I don't believe you. I fucking don't! Hand them over!
Hey, don't. Those are my livelihood.
After a brief struggle, Rael wrenches the remaining documents free. One glance is enough, and blind fury takes over. His hand snaps to his waist.
I'm gonna put a bullet in your head!
What just happened? Who knocked Rael out? A dull thud sounds behind Rael's head. His body sways, then he crumples to the floor. Only Jabara remains, slumped against the fireplace with a face frozen in terror. From the shadows, an Aurum Secretum warrior steps forward and collects the scattered documents.
You're...
Is this Saina? Oh, no. Saina's knuckles whiten, the paper crumpling in her grasp as each documented corruption fuels her fury. The details are explicit, damning, and infuriating. Yet with a final shuddering breath, she squeezes her eyes shut, wrestles her rage into submission, and forces herself to speak. Yeah, I was asking how Margaret knows Langley in the previous stream, yeah. They both were born in Paradise and they are classmates. Oh, that's why. They were classmates, I see. I forgot. Was it mentioned in chapter 19?
What else is there? This isn't everything, is it? Hand it all over. Now.
A brilliant engagement.
Oh boy.
When future eyes fall upon this page, they will surely be moved.
Yes, ma'am. Frasier's stands. Frasier's plans are laid bare for all to see, deemed a sacrifice. How will Peace Dove respond? How will Margaret surprise us
I heard
here?
you. No detours this time, I promise.
11 a.m., the city delegation waiting room. 1 hour until the Unity Gala begins. Inside the room, every piece of anti-mania equipment hums at maximum output. Aurum Secretum guards line the walls, their vigilant eyes fixed on the woman in the white hat seated at the room's center. Unfazed, she reclines in a costume chair, fanning herself with an air of utter leisure.
How are you feeling, Miss Margaret?
She's very nonchalant, as you can see here. Finally, Marcus is voiced.
After a full day in a Farland prison transport, then brought straight here and held until now, how do you imagine I feel?
She still looks fresh, despite what she's been through. She tucks a stray strand of blonde hair behind her ear. The simple gesture underscored by a wary note in her otherwise composed voice.
I am, of course, fully prepared to be your gala's sacrificial lamb.
Oh, it's actually Gala. Okay. The air in the room seems to solidify. A slow, knowing smile spreads across Marcus's lips.
Indeed. You are of great significance to today's proceedings. In your decade here in Frasier, you've woven connections, cultivated friendships, and infiltrated every circle. Even our Senate is threaded with your influence. Within our carefully constructed narrative, you, Dicity's so-called peace dove, have thrived. Your performance during the Ash campaign was particularly remarkable. You were the first to find the youngest Campbell daughter, the first to see her value. You extracted Aurum Secretum technical intelligence, breached our information blockade, and delivered it to Dicity, undoing years of strategic planning. I could overlook past surprises, but even now, under constant watch, you've somehow reached the Farland leadership and shaken their loyalty. Was securing the victory pact not enough? Must you destroy the very foundation of our alliance? If you hadn't trusted that Campbell girl so completely, if you hadn't drawn her into your operations, the roles might be reversed today. What a waste. She held only marginal research value, yet you gave her all your faith and risked everything to protect her.
Oh, you're gonna eat those words later, mister. Our Hippa is definitely alive somewhere.
Hypatia Campbell is a generational talent. To dismiss her as having marginal research value is absurd.
Wow, Margaret really believes in Hippa.
I protected her because I cared for her. It was my choice. And you? Now that you have me, what revenge do you intend?
It's regrettable. You possess noble lineage, rare talent, and a genuine desire for peace. To see someone like you driven to such a corner, it pains us. I know how you've been sidelined in this city, kept from the inner circle, denied policy support, betrayed repeatedly by Nirvana. Unpleasant, isn't it? And with the war favoring discord rising, your footing will grow even more precarious.
What is this, Marcus? Are you trying to pull Margaret towards Frasier? I don't think you can do it, dude.
This is your last opportunity, Margaret.
No,
Join
no.
Frasier. The Senate values you. You'll have greater freedom to pursue your ideals. Besides, we both know your ties to this city are not so deep.
Oh, how sure are you that it isn't that deep?
After all these years, you've integrated into Frasier's culture. I believe you've come to love this land and its rich heritage. Peace transcends allegiance, but only by removing this city's threat can you truly embrace your ideals.
Marcus isn't convincing, huh? Unlike Margaret, this dude had no talent in negotiations.
Rich heritage? Frasier does have a rich heritage. But I wonder how much of it was built upon the plundered blood and sweat of the Farlands and your colonial satellite towns.
Yeah, you tell him.
I love peace. True peace. Where people lay down arms, join hands, and move forward together. Not the counterfeit peace of the privileged built upon trampled flesh and bones. In that regard, Frasier cannot offer what I seek. I must respectfully decline.
Wow. That just looks like Margaret has principles, huh? Oh, wait, I didn't read that. Margaret taps her cheek with the tip of her fan. offering a definitive refusal. Marcus never truly expected to persuade her. In fact, her refusal is essential. Without it, the grand spectacle he has planned would have no conflict. He lets his facade of warmth dissolve, revealing the cold ambition beneath.
Do you truly believe you can turn the tables? As you have with your silver tongue so many times before. What is your plan?
Of course, she's not stupid enough to tell you about her plan.
Expose BR-003. Reveal the so-called Fraser lies. Or return home and force Nirvana to concede more benefits to bribe those gullible souls outside.
He methodically outlines every strategy Margaret might attempt, having already sealed off each path long before she could take a single step.
Wake up. It's futile. You know how long we have cultivated this. To the Farlanders, Fraser is not just an ally against common enemies. We are the hand that relieves their suffering. The only god who answers their desperate prayers.
Wow. You are so full of yourself, mister.
You, an outsider, a Dissian, think you can shake a century-old alliance? Like an ant trying to topple a mountain.
He's so full of himself. Oh, you're gonna eat those words, I tell you. Hi, Lazy, welcome. Just then, the host's countdown echoes from behind the heavy curtain. Marcus turns, lifting a corner of the velvet drape with one finger. His view from the backstage takes in the circular hall, now packed with Farland representatives. Among them, his carefully placed agitators. Oh, wait. Oh dear. But he may not even need them. A raw, palpable hatred already burns in the eyes of the crowd. Countless gazes fixed on the empty platform where the city representative will stand. I'm scared. Hi, Tomika, welcome. Caught you live. Yeah, but it's a different game. Marcus smiles. This is exactly the audience he wanted. I am scared for Margaret, man. But I know she can pull this off. I believe in Margaret.
Well, the hypocritical peace dove of this city, struck down by vengeful Farlanders, oppressors slain by freedom fighters, the resistance reignited, conflict burning eternal. Not a bad contribution from you to this gala.
And Fraser really wants a forever war, huh? Isn't that guy with a hat the boss in Corin's event? That guy with a hat? The hat? I think the silhouette earlier was a woman with a hat. If I remember correctly, that's... what's her name? Oh god, I forgot her name. Just kind of hang there. It's okay. Still waiting for approval for things of work. It's okay. Just hang out and listen to the story, I guess. 12 p.m. Top of Fraser Gold Palace. The Unity Gala officially begins. Here we go. Above Gold Palace Square, birds take flight as parade floats and the fireworks erupt in unison. Yokna, yes, Yokna. Yeah. Not Lady Dimitrescu. No. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Dimitricus? Yeah, but the lady with the hat earlier is Yokna. Thank you. Her name is not that common, so I cannot remember. A torrent of ribbons and petals falls like rain, washing the sky in flowing gold and purple. At the peak of the Gold Palace, heavy curtains part to the swell of ceremonial music. The Fraser senators appear as the event's host, and standing alongside them is the peace ambassador from the city, Margaret Kervos. She stands apart, isolated like a defendant in a dock. At her appearance, a low murmur of unrest begins to ripple through the Farland representatives. An Aurum Secretum warrior shoulders through the crowd, her eyes burning with a hatred so palpable it seems to scorch the air. Her left leg, mangled by Aurum Secretum, drags with a heavy, unnatural gait as she advances. An Aurum Secretum blade is gripped in her white-knuckled hand, sparking against the floor with every step. Man, why is a weapon allowed in such a gathering, man? Demetrisk. Oh, okay, thank you. I don't know. Marcus raises a hand, halting the guards who move to intercept. He watches Sina's approach with cold fascination, the ghost of a smile touching his lips. Sina takes her place at the front of the crowd. Her gaze sweeps past Margaret, fixing instead on the Fraser senators at the center of the platform. Slowly, deliberately, she raises her Aurum Secretum blade, leveling its tip at their elegantly dressed ranks. What is happening? She just pointed their weapons on the senators?
It was always you, behind all the suffering in the Farlands. It was always you!
I'm not sure if that description was pointing toward the senators or Margaret. Because it seems like my imagination is this my arm. Sina for the first layer. Second layer is probably Margaret, and at the back of Margaret is probably the senator. So I'm not sure who she's pointing to.
Go to hell, you Fraser bastards!
Oh! What a surprise. The raw fury in her cry sends a chill through the Fraser nobles. They had expected a warrior consumed by blind rage to execute Margaret before the crowd, not to turn the blade on Fraser itself. Down with the government. Yes, down with it. No more oppression.
What? How dare you?
Events erupt. Sina lunges forward like a loosed arrow. The guards, originally ordered to permit the attack, now scramble to intercept, but it's too late. She drives her heel into a guard's chest, catapulting him backward onto the signing table. Ceremonial vessels shatter, documents scatter. The hall plunges into instant chaos. Man, and this is live on TV too. What a disaster for Fraser, serves them right. The orderly conference hall fractures into a battlefield. Sina drives forward against the tide of bodies, slow, relentless, propelled by a desperate will as she claws her way toward the platform where the senators stay. Amid the turmoil, Margaret remains serenely seated. She unfolds her fan with a practiced grace, letting it shield the subtle curve of her lips. Oh my lord! everything is going according to Margaret's plan. Ha! Ha! Marcus have clearly underestimated Marcus clearly underestimated Margaret. Getting Jasmine incident flashback on this one, but it's the reverse now. Maybe this is actually been orchestrated by the city with Margaret. I don't know. Because it parallels the Expo incident, huh? It should have been me, not him. Her eyes meet Marcus's across the table. Her eyes meet Marcus's across the chaos, holding his look of shock and fury. And then, very deliberately, she smiles. I love this. I love this lady. Hold on real quick. Okay.
I need not lift a finger now. Everything that needed to be done was already arranged.
Wow. She's really playing 5D chess here. She's really a woman from Paradisos.
Shall we watch the spectacle unfold together?
The moment her words fade, Sina's blade splits the wooden podium into splinters explode into the air, and with them, Marcus's carefully constructed script is destroyed. Yeah, get dunked, Marcus. Wow, that's CG. Peace. What a title for this part. Peace. And then there's chaos inside the palace. Peace has never been a slogan achieved overnight. It is a seedling that must be carefully cultivated and tenderly nurtured.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
From a very young age, I traveled with my father across the Farlands, far beyond the borders of this city.
Are we getting Margaret backstory now?
I saw all kinds of people, cultures, and rhythms of life, unlike anything at home. Like stars of every color scattered across the earth, each shining with its own light. Some fought simply to survive. Some worked to preserve what they had. Some longed for change, while others prayed only for peace. Even amid catastrophes and recurring sorrow, they have never stopped speaking. In 1,000 tongues from 1,000 soils, each carrying their own weight, each holding their own fragile, stubborn dream.
Sina steps onto the wreckage of the podium and seizes the fallen loudspeaker. Her voice, hoarse but firm, cuts through the chaos to fill every hall of Fraser Gold Palace.
I know it all. You conspire with Jabara and his kind to bleed the Farlands dry. Fraser sells hypercubes to us at several times this city's price. Of course we can afford them.
Ah! Sina went 180. Yeah, I think Helga has a what's this? Helga probably convinced her somehow. And I think even Hypatia through her actions. Helga's therapeutic slap works wonders. That's the slap of a granny. That actually works wonders. Helga should be a diplomat instead of Margaret. Well, both of them can both be diplomats. They're very good at their jobs, you see.
You hold supplies, gouge prices, and make this city and the Farlands pay in blood. It's not just hypercubes. Fraser's ledgers show steel, grain, and even people. You're all fucking monsters!
Yeah! Everything is exposed now, and it's live on TV. The ledger lands with a soft thud at an elderly representative's feet. After a moment of hesitation, he picks it up. A few quick page turns drain the color from his face. Alarmed glances shoot across the delegation's seats, and a ripple of suppressed murmurs begins to build.
This ledger only goes back 5 years. You bastards must have older ones. Talk! When did it start?
We were just trying to survive! Isn't everyone the same?
What the fuck, dude? Survive? But you're gouging prices. Best to Jabara and Frasier. Marcus effed up didn't know how effed up Margaret can be. They really underestimated Margaret. Sina doing the Sibylla treatment but better, yes. The murmurs swell into an angry roar in an instant. Sina seizes Jabara by the collar and hurls his obese frame aside like a trash bag. She just said this obese frame and a trash bag. This game is funny sometimes. Sina seizes Jabara by the collar and hurls his obese frame aside like a trash bag. A flash of her blade slashes open his coat, spilling hidden luxury silk and gem-studded rings, their obscene opulence glinting under the lights. That is fucking greed, you all. Jabara the Hot, yes.
Look
yes.
at the starving, freezing people of the Farlands. Look them in the eye. Do you dare say you're the same as them?
Differences inevitably lead to discord. In a world of widespread catastrophes and scarce resources, everyone must fight fiercely for what they desire. Friction and conflict, they're unavoidable. Yet I have always been good at coordination. I prefer elegant, gentle methods, finding common ground among divergent wants, weaving mutual happiness from seemingly opposing needs. Wherever I go, I plant seeds of peace. I love peace of that kind. Graceful, deliberate.
I'm scared of this lady. She can plant seeds of peace, but she can also plant seeds of discord depending on what she wants.
But alas, the moment the gardener turns her back, those carefully tended shoots are trampled by careless feet, uprooted entirely by short-sighted hands.
Jabara the Hans, you're stealing that. Yes, it actually fits him. The hall ignites. Farland delegates surge to their feet, their eyes burning with a fire of betrayal as a wave of collective fury crashes through the assembly. Wow, what a fucking mess.
Sena. Such insolence. Have you forgotten who gave you Aurum Septum?
The audacity!
Granted you power and dignity! And who made you suffer in the first place?
The audacity of this asshole. He thinks he's above these people, man. And he's even lying here. Who made you suffer in the first place? It's you people who made them suffer.
We gave you the chance for vengeance against this city. And now you turn on us like their loyal hound.
Death to Frasier. Death to Frasier. Margaret really scares me, man, but she's so hot. He snarls, thrusting a finger toward Margaret in a desperate bid to redirect Sina's fury. But Sina doesn't so much as glance aside. Her fists clench until her nails bite deep into her own palms.
I still hate this city, even now. But that doesn't make you the righteous ones.
Sina clenches her teeth and takes a threatening step forward.
You've been lying to us. Using our pain, our rage. You and society are no different. My brothers and sisters who died for the Ash campaign, they believed your lies until their last breath. And you still expect us to bleed for you? Listen, it's not this city I hate. I hate every monster who preys on the Farlands. And that includes you!
Yes! This is what I once said. They should stand on their own 2 feet. Do not rely on either Frasier nor the city.
It's time to answer for what you've done. Get down here and bring those society snakes with you!
Now try to eliminate all those corrupt officials in the Senate. Whose point of view is this? Get down here! A voice in the crowd takes up the cry, and the Farland delegation ignites. They surge forward, a wave of furious shouts, and the situation fractures in seconds. Margaret wants peace even if she stains her hands through gaslighting, blackmailing just for peace. It's kind of an irony, not gonna lie. But if it works, it works. The venue guards finally snap into action, weapons draw against the civilians protesting in fury. Wow, and everything is live on TV for the world to see, for everyone to see how Frasier is a hypocrite. It's the wrong move. Enraged, the Farlanders seize anything at hand: chairs, candelabras, daggers drawn from hidden sheets, and the whole erupts into open combat. Meanwhile, from her place in the defendant's seat, Margaret watches the chaos unfold below. She's so nonchalant. I am just gonna sip my tea here and let them battle each other. Great. A farce of history, replaying exactly as she has seen it before.
They fan hatred and stoke the flames of war. Those in power never feel the sting when others bleed. They care nothing for justice or vengeance, only how conflict can be turned into more wealth, more power. Even in their greed, these short-sighted fools never learn more elegant, harmonious methods. They always return to the crudest means, spending the lives of others like cheap currency. Myopic, insatiable. And in the end, even their own gains turn to dust.
This city hoarded their hypercubes while Calamity destroyed our home. Frasier talks about humanism, but all they've done is turn us into lab rats for Aurum Secretum, giving us nothing but ruin.
So naive, Sibylla. Did you really think they'd help? This city doesn't care. They don't understand our suffering. They can't even imagine it.
You get to live in luxury by sucking us dry. And you have the nerve to talk to me about what's right?
They never learn respect. They never learn reflection. History simply repeats, over and over again, unchanged.
Yeah. Preach, Margaret. That's true. Because humans never ever really change. They keep on repeating the same mistakes. Humanity does not learn, huh? And F-106, the city embassy in Frasier.
That's impossible! I designed this great expo myself. I've spoken with every Alliance leader. I know their concerns. Draven has stepped down, and the Farlands need time to heal. We drafted a 5-year framework for mutual benefit. Breaking it now serves no one's interests. And besides,
This is way back. Way back when Draven stepped down as the city, and then the government changed afterwards, right? Wait, Margaret is really old. There's Selena, who Elvira talked with in Shattered Blade event. Yeah, that's it.
this is a black ring we're talking about. Who would benefit from worsening catastrophes? The Farlands haven't even mastered large-scale mania defense. I was here on the ground. There was no celebration, only panic. The people here didn't even understand what's happening. The observatory tragedy was a setup. Someone is deliberately sabotaging this. Don't let anger blind you. Send Blackheart. She can uncover the truth.
Langley mentioned.
Don't rush into war. Don't.
Oh dear lord. Yeah, the observatory was definitely a setup. I wonder if that is the time when Langley actually became infected with mania. I've read it somewhere that, yeah, that was the case. A black ring appeared at the Navigator Observatory. The Great Expo was terminated. The Outland War reignited, lasting 1 year with affected regions. Yeah, this was from the previous expo where 003 detonated. Not that old. Not that old, really. It feels like Margaret is quite old.
Even my most principled friend had to suffer for your folly.
Oh, wait. Is she talking about Langley here?
It's always the same. Always. No matter how strong the foundation I lay, once it's in your hands, you tear it down.
A sharp metallic clang rings out as Sinus Blade intercepts a guard's strike meant for a civilian. But there are too many targets, too few off her. Dozens of meters away, another scream pierced the air. I mean, she's the same age as Langley. I think so. I think they're in maybe mid-30s. I'm not sure.
You dare attack civilians! I'll kill you!
The Aurum Secretum howls through her veins as blood spills from her wounds. Every cut feels like a fresh brand of fire, but she can't reach them all. She is still not fast enough. All the combat skills she has honed to kill Discians now fail her. They cannot outrun the slaughter. Carried out by her own people. Cannot protect the civilians who had always stood behind her. Just then, a sniper shot cracks from behind. The attacking Aurum Secretum guard's head erupts, spraying contaminated matter across the ground. The body jerks once, twice, then slumps into the mud. Who shot that?
That's...
Oh my lord, it's actually Helga. Whoa. Sinus spins toward the source of the shot. High above, framed against a pillar, Helga's silhouette remains steady in her sniper's perch. She raises a hand in a clear, distant signal of support. Granny is so badass. Then, with calm precision, she shifts her aim. The rifle's scope settling on the woman seated center stage. Wait. No! Oh my lord. Wait, is Margaret going to sacrifice herself? Man, I'm scared. No. Is this what you wanted, Margaret Kervoz? What have you done? What in the hells are you playing at? The woman sits perfectly composed. Her eyes lift, meeting Helga's gaze unflinchingly through the scope. Amidst the surrounding chaos, only her smile remains enigmatic and undisturbed.
Are you curious what I'm thinking, Miss Helga?
Yes, your audience is curious, Miss Margaret.
What I'm thinking of, naturally, is nothing but peace.
What?
Jabara is a pure pragmatist, sworn to profit, not to any flag. All it took was a few whispers through Fraser's business circles. Rumors that Dis City was gaining ground while Fraser retreated. And he eagerly came to me, looking for an exit.
She can't die, she have an interrogation coming. Oh, right. But I'm just scared, man. But if, for example, Helga would actually shoot Margaret, then they have another problem with the city. Because if you shot a ambassador, that does not bode well. They would have a reason to retaliate.
Rael, by contrast, sees only in absolutes. Hot-blooded, impulsive. He dismisses anything from Dis City as a lie and has sworn to expose every conspiracy. How adorable. With just a little guidance, I can shape that righteous suspicion into something useful.
Oh my god.
His words carry far more weight with the masses than mine ever could. As for the bewildered Yokna and her people, they'll believe anything. Deep down, everyone craves a clear answer. Someone to point the way, to tell them which path is true. And all of this was made possible by my lovely little canary, set free. She never needed to win their favor or extract promises. Hypatia simply has to be herself, and everyone who speaks with her lays their hearts bare. That is something I can never do.
I really think she's quite similar to Shalom, man. The only thing is Margaret has emotion. Shalom does not. Man, it's crazy. Everyone has been played by Ms. Margaret. Which one was Yokna again? The lady with the big hat? And not Margaret, okay.
Of course it's possible.
Yokna, the lady with the big hat with a gun. If I can't remember if you remember her illustration.
The Farlands.
This one.
Technology, resources, skilled hands.
I would only ask that when your journey concludes, you must convey my humble regards to Mr. Adelaide.
Only someone as sincere, as utterly devoted as you, could hold such power. Thank you for opening their hearts to me, for letting me see what everyone truly desires.
Man, she really just used HIPAA. Oh my lord. I see, there she is. Yeah, there she is. And Helga, who sees Fraser's plot clearly, but remains powerless to stop it. Even Saina and her fellow Aurum Secretum warriors. Through the bird communicator accompanying Hypatia, she has watched from Fraser, as if she were there, understanding every move in the Farlands as it unfolds. So that bird was really spying on everyone. Wow. Girl. When chaos ensues, that's where Margaret steps in looking like a goddess and want her to hail her as a hero. Not really a hero. Like a savior.
Tell me, what should I do?
You see, that's why I never believed she actually cares about HIPAA. You know, I think maybe she cares because maybe around 10%. Okay? But if she sets on a goal, and for example, if that goal involves discarding Hippa, I don't think she would. I think she would definitely would just discard her, okay? Maybe she respects Hippa for her should I say personality, naiveness, kindness, perhaps. But I think she would really doesn't care and she would just use her. Once again, I don't trust soft-spoken hot women and PTN. Same here. Even though her illustration evokes in us as if she is like a kind goddess. No, do not trust her at all.
I know you're there. Please, don't keep hiding from me, Miss Margaret. Mr. Rust. I'd be content just walking behind you. Please. Even if all I can see is your back. Even if I'm only following your shadow.
As the chaos continues, teetering on the edge of escalation, Margaret sits perfectly still. She is waiting for that moment. Girl, you got something planned still. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I wish she's ready to toss Hipasa if needed kind of thing. Yeah. If ever you ship Margaret and Hippa, I respect it, okay? That's the kind of ship where it's problematic. One might develop feelings for the other one. And there's an age gap also. That's a very interesting ship, not gonna lie. No wonder both have been being shipped on, I think in Xiaohongshu. I saw a lot of illustrations before. As the chaos continues teetering on the edge of escalation, Margaret sits perfectly still. She is waiting for that moment. Now, let Fraser's mask fall completely. Let the people of the Foreland Alliance see the hypocrisy of their so-called shield. Let them realize these high-end mighty nobles have never walked the same road. Only when illusions shatter can reality be seen. Only when they face the harsh truth and lay down their hatred will they see the true path and the hand that's been waiting to guide them. I will extend that hand. The moment is almost here.
This is absolute madness! Guards! The society! Where are those underground sophists? Do something!
Wow, they're desperate. Shalom, Christina, but better. Shalom, Christina, but more... I think more angst. I remember Mishkat was feigning for that hypermark. I don't mind though. If I'm going to read a fanfic of Hippa and Marg, it's going to be deliciously angsty and dramatic, I think. And if, for example, Margaret actually falls for Hippa in a fiction, in a fanfic, like, man, wow, that's going to be delicious. I still don't know what a Sophos is. I forgot. Someone told me last time. I don't know. I forgot. What? Can anyone explain what is the underground Sophos again? I forgot, man. Really. Maybe it's an item where you can use underground powers, I think.
Apprehend these riotous lunatics!
Oh dear. Oh my god, it's these puppets. Amid the screams, shadowy underground puppets emerge from below. Weapons originally meant for Margaret now turning on the Farland crowd. They advance and the massacre begins. Oh shit. Oh god. A lot of dead people around. Mania magic, I don't know. It's this one. It seems like it summons these puppets. The underground puppets. The perfect moment hasn't come, but she can no longer watch.
This has gone far enough. You still haven't learned when to stop.
Oh, you made Margaret angry. Margaret rises and walks toward the crowd. The guards meant to watch her are now lost in the chaos. No one remains to stop her.
When the weak cannot decide their own fate, and chaos only breeds more tragedy, someone must step forward to build bridges, to find a way through the deadlock. To find that solution, I am willing to use any means, and bear every consequence.
Wow. Whether exploiting human weakness or wielding Mania's power, a dove of peace does not obsess over keeping its feathers white. Wow. It only cares that peace will prevail at journey's end.
Listen to what everyone truly desires, then do everything in my power to fulfill it. When conflicts arise, I find ways to harmonize opposing needs. A world where every wish and want can be reasonably met. Isn't that the very meaning of peace?
I guess so.
And
I'm
that is
conflicted.
precisely why I find your actions so intolerable. You use the crudest, most repulsive methods, not only destroying the peace I have built, but crushing the last hope of those who came to you for aid. You noblemen of Frasier, you hold yourselves above, yet wallow in incomprehensible stupidity.
Oh.
If you do not understand what peace is, then I will be the one to teach you.
Oh, what a goddess she is.
It is necessary compromise, anchored by conviction. It is occasional passion, tempered by reason. It is honesty preserved, cooperation honored, conscience upheld. It is extending a hand despite opposition, choosing dialogue even when the path is difficult. I'm sorry. Is the concept too difficult to grasp?
It's not difficult to grasp, it's difficult to implement. You're so cool, Margaret. Margaret, you're so hot. Man.
Do not worry. Simply heed my guidance, and I will lead you toward true harmony and unity.
S-Class mania erupts from her, instantly silencing the chaotic call. Above, countless white doves materialize, scattering across Frasier City like a promise, each one a vessel of her will.
Bid farewell to your underground friends. A peaceful world has no place for their interference.
Okay, I will give her credit there because she just saved lives, okay? Despite being so... How should I say this? So, despite her using people to her own benefit, well, she was still successful in trying to save lives, okay? Yes, hot. Well, let's not forget that. Yes, let's not forget that.
All wisdom now serves my will. All wisdom now serves my will. Go. And thank you for tuning in.
She's so freaking white in flashbang at this point.
All
I
wisdom
know,
now
right?
serves my will. Listen.
And also, I'm making thumbnails for YouTube, right? Every time I make a Margaret thumbnail, it's also white, man.
Now serves my will.
I'm a person who likes the background black, so it really is a flashbang for me.
Listen to
Girl,
its whispers.
there's the listen again.
To its whispers.
All wisdom never. Thank you for tuning in.
Listen. Listen.
All wisdom. Thank you for
Listen. Listen. Listen to its whispers.
Only moments before, the Farland representative and Fraser guards has been locked in brutal combat. Now, they lie scattered across the floor, weapons slipping from slack fingers to clatter against the ground. Shin goes, listen, listen. Mother, we're listening. Conscious but paralyzed, they stare up in pure terror at the one figure still standing among them. Wow!
Oh dear, I let my true nature slip and lost my temper. That's hardly becoming.
Never stop being so elegant, Miss Margaret. At that moment, Marcus lets a low, hoarse laugh. He leans heavily against the splintered podium, face bloodless, and raises his head in one final, cold act of defiance.
You think you won? How arrogant. This is the Farlands. No one will believe you. No one trusts a Dissian.
Well, no one trusts you too now, Fraser.
You're right, of course. My smile strategy won't be nearly as effective now. Once a peace envoy shows her fangs, trust becomes difficult to regain.
Margaret's gaze moves across the fallen, their expressions a mix of anguish and hate, before stopping on Saina. Even on one knee, braced by her sword, Saina's eyes meet hers, defiant and unbroken. She kind of really represents the Farland people, huh?
And yet, all I ever wanted was to help everyone find peaceful solutions.
What could a Dissian like you possibly understand?
Yes, Odyssean speaking of the Farland's suffering is indeed laughable. But if you refuse even the person willing to listen and help, what change can you truly expect?
She has a point.
Tell me, will endless fighting, quarreling, killing, will any of that end your pain? Bring the happiness you seek?
Saina doesn't answer, instead turning her head away with bitter resentment.
My words mean nothing to you, I understand. So?
We just cannot trust you. Maybe if it's Hippa, they'll listen to her. But Margaret, no. Because technically, Hippa is... Well, she's from Fraser, but her heart is with the Farland people. She lifts her head. Her gaze sweeps over the shattered battlefield. Past faces etched with hatred, greed, or confusion, then down the long corridor toward the palace entrance.
My little bird should be returning any moment now.
Hippa. I thought she's talking about Hippa. It's really a bird. I was expecting something. With an elegant gesture, she beckons a snow-white dove in through the window. It alights on her fingers, nuzzles her temple, then bursts into flight, a streak of light arcing across the sky. Oh, it is Hippa! All eyes are irresistibly drawn to the white silhouette. It glides over the chaotic palace, down the long corridor, and lands silent and certain upon the shoulder of a young girl in the distance. Whoa, 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 whoa. What an entrance! Did she learn this from Margaret? Or Margaret must have arranged it to be dramatic like this.
This kind of stuff is
Oh
nothing to me now.
my god.
Piece of cake.
What a cliffhanger, dude. In the sky, artificial holiness circle overhead. What is that? Holiness circles? Yeah, it's Hippa! Artificial holiness circles overhead. True heroes make their entrance treading through blood and thorns.
An elite squad on covert ops.
This is standard bureau procedure, I take it?
A frail silhouette emerges at the corridor's end. She looks as if she has clawed her way out of the deepest catastrophe zone. Viscous black contamination clings to her, invading every surface of her skin and clothes. She clutches jagged contamination crystals to her chest. They have pierced straight through her flesh, hands, arms, shoulders, yet she will not let go, staggering forward step by labored step. Her movement is so slow that it feels intentional, almost ceremonial. Not a soul moves. A silence colder than the grave descends. Every witness paralyzed by the sight of her and the sinister glow she carries. Who is she? What is she carrying? A weapon of mass destruction? Or a treasure beyond value?
Campbell girl, how is this possible?
Do you think Marg's peaceful facade falls when she'll meet Catherine? I don't think so. She will try to be... She would try to be calm in front of Catherine, I think. Sina recognizes the girl. She and Helga had scoured the edges of the catastrophe terror zone for Hypatia, finally concluding she was lost. Yet here she stands, covered in contamination. Sina struggles upright and steps forward, only to be driven back by the palpable force of contamination emanating from Hypatia.
What are you?
Hypatia does not respond. Her eyes are hollow, unseeing. She has no strength left to fight the contamination, no voice left to warn or explain. Still, she walks, one laborious step at a time. As she passes by, Sina sees it, nestled within the corrupted mass in the young girl's hands. Beautiful crystalline blue fragments pulse with a faint ethereal light. Oh my god! She really found hypercubes!
She's holding hypercubes.
Oh my god, this dude is already salivating. Fuck off! A wave of shock whispers sweeps through the Fraser nobility. Marcus stares at Margaret, stunned, but she merely fans herself, her smile unchanged, as if all of this is proceeding exactly as she intended. It's going as planned.
Under the torture of catastrophes, what the Farland people want most is simply to survive. And now, Hypatia has brought them that hope.
Yeah, now these people have their own hypercube, so they wouldn't rely so much on Fraser now. Thank goodness.
How unfortunate, Senator Marcus.
Yeah, how
that
unfortunate.
It was Hypatia Campbell, whom you dismissed, who achieved this miracle.
Ah.
So, this was your game all along. Everything, from the very beginning, all of it for this!
The BR-005 vein, missing since the Ash campaign. If it had been found by this city woman. Watching the Farlanders display expressions of fanatical devotion, almost all Fraser leaders share the same thought. The city woman's schemes must end here.
Yours! Stop Hypatia Campbell! Do not let her advance! Seize what she carries! Kill her if you must!
Ah! Ha! Ha! Their mask, they have been unmasked by Margaret. Marcus lurches to his feet and smashes the call button with furious desperation, bellowing his command.
Do not let her give it to Corvus! Let the Dissian have it! Kill her!
I don't think she's going to give it to Margaret. Inside the Luminaire Society laboratory, Marcus's frantic voice crackles through the communicator. A woman in a white lab coat slowly looks up, Her eyes on the live feed of the chaos and speaks to the microphone with perfect calm.
Then, time to deploy the weapon of the Sophis.
What? They still have a trump card? What the fuck is this? Inside the Sky Tower venue, a low resonant hum suddenly rises from deep beneath, vibrating through the floor. Before anyone can react, an immense cyan bird appears behind the structure, wings spread wide enough to blot out the sun. A vast, suffocating shadow falls over the gathered crowd. Its feathers gleam with an artificial, gem-like luster, and its form, though elegant in shape, radiates a profound wrongness. Slowly, its eyeless face rotates at the tower's apex, then locks onto its target with unnerving mechanical precision. Another piercing shriek tears through the air as the giant bird plummets, targeting Hypatia at the crowd center. Oh shit! Sensing the danger, the aurum secretum within her body surges into action, creating a resonating defensive barrier around her. But her resistance proves far too weak. The artificial bird barely slows before driving onward. The giant bird lets out a piercing shriek as a powerful impact from a sniper round staggers its massive form. Was that Helga? Oh god, be careful, Granny. A second shot tears through its wing, spraying not blood but a shower of glimmering aurum secretum-like crystals. The audacity of Frasier. They're using Hippa's invention to kill people. Well, man. The third shot strikes the giant bird's face with precise force. Though it doesn't fully penetrate, the impact fractures the surface like glass. With a shriek of agony, the creature staggers back, its wings now useless and grounded. MVP Helga, she's really strong. What a freaking surprise, man. That's an aurum secretum creature created by Frasier, and she just shot it in the head and it was incapacitated. Heads snap toward the gunfire. Helga is braced on the crumbling platform, fighting Margaret's psychic pressure just to keep her rifle steady. The wind tears at her silver hair as she stands amid the gunsmoke, her sharp gaze sweeping across every Farlander below.
People of the Farlands, are you really so helpless that you need a little girl to risk her life for you? Go fight it!
Thank you for that, Grandma. Frasier's trying to steal the hyper... Frasier's trying to steal the hypercubes. Frasier wants her dead. Protect her. Protect her.
Frasier doesn't want her, then the Farlands will.
Shouts rise from the crowd. Even under Margaret's psychic hold, the people of the Farlands surge forward, ignoring contamination to shield Hypatia with their bodies. She's brought Hypercube. It's Hypercube. Battered and bloody, the aurum secretum warrior plants herself before Hypatia. Aurum secretum markings now cover her skin like living scripture, her burning gaze fixed on the approaching guards. She is now a wrathful deity ready to break upon them.
Bastards! If you want to hurt her, you go through me first!
Some hurl stones with desperate strength. Others raise broken aurum prosthetics as shields, and the boldest charge the giant bird to disrupt its path. Their attacks scarcely mark its hardened feathers, yet not a single person flinches. Margaret watches, a faint smile touching her lips. With a soft snap, she closes her fan and releases the psychic hold over the crowd.
That's more like it.
She's like, oh, I don't need to control you anymore. You are now a willing chess piece in her 5D chess.
If one must fight, let it be for a cause like this.
Wow. 6 cores. I cannot auto. Okay. I need a core break.
Are you sure you want to pick me? Okay then. Here I go. I'm really going in now.
The guitar riffs mean yes. How hard will this be? It's not that hard, right? Oh, hopefully it ain't that hard. Cito can break 6. Great. Ah, wait. Okay. This is fine, I think. Go, Cito! You can break 6. You can do it. Shin can just be at the back, right? Oh.
Listen. Why?
Wait, why did LL just die? What happened, bro?
Pulse radiation.
Wait, I forgot
Please,
this.
Don't miss. Please, don't miss.
Oh wait, it's not that hard. Oh. But I'm so sorry, LL. You haven't built RF Coco yet. I just built her earlier. Oh, what? Right? I forgot to put her there. Oh well, it's fine. Helga steadies her rifle, narrows her eye, and locks onto the giant bird circling the Sky Tower's dome. Pushing her ability to the limit, the chaos around her. Wind shouts, the creature's hum falls away. Her world contracts to the target and the crosshairs, just like a mission years ago. Will this shot lead her down the right path? Is Hypatia truly what's best for the Farlands? Yes! So you're choosing again? If Fraser is right this time, this will be another mistake. Don't listen to the mania, Granny. Think, Helga, if you hadn't pulled the trigger back then. Man, I really should read through her interrogation. I'm missing some context here. Amid the insidious, corrupting whispers, Helga pulls the trigger without hesitation, her mind perfectly clear. The rifle kicks sharply. The bullet cuts through the air and strikes the creature's core with lethal precision. The creature shrieks in agony as its emerald glow flickers and dies. Its body convulses in midair, flight failing. Then it plummets like a severed kite toward the Sky Tower's glass dome. Ooh, wow. This iconic site just got freaking destroyed. A deafening crash tears through the dome, billowing out a gaping hole. Shards of glass and twisted metal rain down like shrapnel. The creature thrashes once through its mangled wings and issues a final rasping cry. Then it flees through the breach into the distance, leaving only ruin and a hull gripped by silent shock. Wow, Fraser just got embarrassed on the world stage. Serves them right. Every gaze lifts toward the gaping hole in the dome. Faces are frozen in disbelief, unable to process what they've just witnessed. The heavy silence stretches for several long seconds.
Did we win? We defeated that monster? We defeated Fraser.
The words fall like a stone into still water, sending instant ripples of excitement through the crowd.
We did it! Long live the Alliance! Long live freedom!
They could have this win, but it ain't easy to topple a country. Cheers erupt like a broken dam, flooding the hall with joy. Hippa! Hippa! Or maybe it's Hypatia! I'll just scream Hippa, Hippa, okay? That fits her more. The people of the Farlands encircle her. Their jubilation a living wave as they carefully guide her forward, avoiding the contamination that clings to her. In this moment, the girl who brought the hypercube has become the living symbol of hope for a people long in darkness.
Hypatia. She's a true blessing for the Farlands. Calling her our savior wouldn't even be an overstatement. We really can have our own hypercubes. Now we can live.
Her voice fills with relief as she watches Hypatia walk toward the city's peace ambassador, toward the path the Farlanders will take into the future.
What a pitiful sight. So many broken legs and arms.
In Isomer and Celine's chapter, they mention a name from Summer Interrogation, but it's not that important. And Summer Inter is very, very old. Don't know if you want to read that or not. Actually, read it. The problem is just that we got limited time. I want to, but I think people are already clamoring for me to read the Isomer Celine chapter. Hypa. It fits her. It's Hippa's hypercube, so it's Hypa. Among mortals. Why among mortals, though? Fighting over gains and survival, drowning in suffering and torment, entangled in strife and chaos. The ever-recurring theme of the mortal world. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? It's a never-ending cycle of peace and war. Man.
Must I crack these old bones for something so trivial?
Also, I'm gonna have a poll later. I'm gonna ask, do you guys want to skip Margaret and... I actually want to read Margaret, Hippa, and Helga's interrogation. But seems like people are so hyped for Isomer Celine chapter. Will it not affect my enjoyment of the recent chapter if I haven't read Margaret and Helga's interrogation? I know Hippa is not that important anymore. We'll see. The girl has never left the dark. All sense of direction dissolves. Time loses its shape. Only the contamination remains real, accumulating, spreading. Its pain a scalpel cutting through the haze. Where am I now? Still in the ruins of the catastrophe tear? Or have I made it back to Frasier? She doesn't even know that she's back to Frasier. Is that gonna affect anything? They're not related. So we go through Isomer and Celine chapter next. And then if there's a dead period in Path to Nowhere, then we can read interrogations. Great idea. Man. She doesn't know. She's still being influenced by the corruption. She doesn't even know she's already in Frasier. Hypatia Interrogation is actually a prologue of those chapters, so you'll not really lose anything. I wish I read it before I read through this arc. Anyway, too late. She hazily recalls following someone back, but her sight holds only flickering shadows and phantom shapes.
Hypatia Campbell, for you to appear now in this state is most regrettable.
Disgraceful wretch! You betrayed the society, defected to this city, and now you betray your city-state and your blood once more!
Come on, let's suffer together in the eyes of Ursuline chapter. Okay, fine. You guys win. Okay. Since the interrogation isn't necessary, the next PTN stream will be the eyes of Ursuline chapters. Okay.
You conspired with this city, leaked our Aurum Secretum technology, and caused the Ash campaign to collapse at its most crucial hour.
You need to catch up,
Then
yes.
you fled to White Sands rather than face judgment.
Yes, we will be catching up. Yes, yes.
What would your family think? How would your honorable brother regard you? Where's your sense of responsibility?
Don't listen to the voices, Hippa.
You have betrayed your lineage and your city-state. You are no longer worthy of the name Campbell.
Stop this! Do you intend to shatter a century of your family's honor with your own hands?
The surrounding phantoms roar, charging, and pass straight through her. Familiar accusations. Her mind and body had long grown numb to them. She does not let them slow her steps.
I see the blue shiny rock in her hands. Is that the treasure Mom told me about? Does that mean we won't have to keep moving all the time?
That's a hypercube. Yes, we won't have to wander anymore. And don't be so rude. She is a lady of noble birth. A brilliant scholar. She is our savior.
They all reach out their hands toward Hypatia. Hypatia! Hypatia! They chant her name.
Are you all right? Your wounds...
They try to help her. Or perhaps they are simply watching her. Under their hopeful gazes, Hypatia finally sees the treasure in her hands. On the worthless tokens from the Furorians, faint blue crystal fragments have begun to form. A gift from an unshakable past. If I can bring this out, the Farlands will be saved. Everything will get better. Then, can someone like her, wandering in hell, finally be redeemed? What choice do we have? Fraser and the city both look down on us, but we have to pick one. Which side do we go with? No one! Do not pick any sides! I don't give a damn about hypercubes. Aurum Secretum warriors in this city are sworn enemies. Those the city mods, I'll kill every last one of them. Who cares if it's Nirvana or Fraser? Money's money, and business is business. Do you think a hypercube mind fixes everything? Do you even know what the Farlands really lack? What we actually want? The White Sands motorcycle roared across the pale dunes. Helga had the wounded girl secured behind her as she raced toward Fraser. That Peace Dove's intelligence is solid. If we move now, we can still make it to the opening ceremony. Whatever you're planning, I'll be there to see it. Oh, so it was Helga who grabbed Hippa under Margaret's orders. Chief will welcome Hippa with open arms, always. The wind screams past him As they rode, Helga answered the question the girl had asked when she was pulled from the ruins.
If you want to know what the Farlands are really like, the people here have never had a future. We're used to living under someone else's shadow, following someone else's lead. When the Metropole stood, we obeyed him. After the great city-states fell, we answered to Frazier. We even tried Dis City once, but they never looked our way twice. I've often wondered myself, where is the future for people like us?
What they really needed was hope, huh? And to be able to stand on their own 2 feet, man. Yes, even when you found the mine, will you be able to secure it? The whole different question. And the thing is, they don't have the technology to mine it. The only one who has the technology is the city, Nirvana. So they would need the city's cooperation to mine it. Man, this is going to be tough. They may have a mine, but they don't even know how to get in there, how to get rid of the contamination surrounding it, and have the technology to mine it. That's a question for another day, I guess. But at least they have a mine now.
Someone suggested an alliance, and against all odds, we built one. I knew nothing about politics or diplomacy, but I thought I could learn. Before I knew it, I became their leader. Once I was a leader, I saw the hard truth. We thought we had choices, but we never did. We don't have just cities, hypercubes, or Frazier's wealth. When catastrophe hits, all we can do is wait to die, or pray the mighty feel generous enough to help. If any major city-state so much as glances our way, we act like it's the highest honor. We'd walk through fire for them, jump into hell without a second thought.
They don't have a choice. I really feel bad for them.
In this world, being worth exploiting became our best bargaining chip. Switching sides turned into a fine art. You're not like us.
You are a Fraser noble, the distinguished Lady Campbell. You are a brilliant researcher at the Luminary Society. You have a safe, comfortable life. You never should have been dragged into life or death matters like ours. Child, if you've been helping us out of guilt, that's already enough. You don't need to stay here. You don't belong here. You are not like us. No, that's not true. Miss Helga, there is no difference between us. In that moment, a sliver of light pierces the endless dark. Hypatia finally sees the way forward. Past the countless illusions that have clouded her sight, she can just discern a narrow, rugged path ahead. What choice do we have? Who can give us an answer? Thank you. These are all we can give. We hope they'll reach the hands of our loved ones. How dare you side with those wretches from the Farlands? Campbell, are you going to betray your own city-state? Your own social class? Fuck social class. Many obstacles remain ahead, and many blessings, but the hypercube in her hands give her the strength to push forward at any cost, and the resolve to complete her mission. And so, she begins to run through the illusion. The pain in her neck sharpens as if urging her onward. Go, hurry, run. With every step, determination swells and courage forges her path. And so, she moves through the crowds in reality and the illusions in her heart. the end of the path, someone stands with a smile, arms open wide to welcome her.
Welcome back, Hypatia. You've achieved a miracle. I always knew you could.
Still doubting Margaret's intention as always. It's a warm, comforting embrace, and for a moment, her pain seems to dissolve. The weight she's carried feels, at last, like something she can release. It has always been this way. In her darkest hours, it was Margaret who maneuvered, negotiated, and pulled her from the brink. It was Margaret who took her hand and said, "Trust me, follow me," offering a path when she had none. It's your own effort, Hippa! No! Don't fall for it. Don't fall for Margaret. That embrace is always a warm, a calm in the storm, a source of strength when everything else feels painfully uncertain. So now, it is time to do what must be done.
Miss Margaret.
The girl holds her mentor tightly, her slender arms wrapped gently as she leans close, her voice a soft whisper against Margaret's ear.
This was your plan all along, wasn't it?
Oh! She knows! She knows. Oh my god. That's wild.
From the moment you first approached me, you had it all planned. You intended to use me to push the Farland Alliance away from Frasier and into Dis City's hands. Am I right?
I know the reality hurts Hippa, but that's just the way she is, man. The cheers of the Farlanders swell around them. But in the small private space between their bodies, the noise falls away, leaving stillness that flows like water. Not gonna lie, that scene is... should I say hot? Or, maybe there is something there. I sense something. This can turn into enemies and lovers. I don't know. Fuck my delusions. Anyway, smart girl. Yeah. Good job, Hippa-chan. Good job. I hope she can change Margaret, though. But I'm not sure if she can, man. The girl retrieves the broken Aurum secretum bird from within her garments, swiftly disassembling it to expose the hidden surveillance module. After a moment of silence, the city's peace ambassador tightens her grip on her fan and speaks, her voice soft and deliberate. Her grip tightens on her fan. She does not expect to be caught red-handed by Hippa.
Isn't this outcome for the best? Look at their lost faces. Consider what they need, what they truly want.
Nah, you can't fix her. I know. It's just a wishful thinking, okay? We know we just cannot fix some women here in Path to Nowhere. Hi, Joke. Welcome. People from the city who are in the MBCC aren't trustworthy. They just care for the city's interests. That's just the way it is. It is. That's just sad, man. The only trust people in this city is really just the chief. I'm not even sure if we can trust Nightingale. Her gaze shifts to the crowd around them, their cheers ringing like the fervent hymns of worshippers witnessing a divine miracle. I have hope I can fix her. It's hard to say in this game. She's slowly becoming Satoru Gojo. Maybe. Except the chief. Yeah, except the chief.
Hypatia, I have my stance, yes. But I promise they will never bring harm to you.
The words wouldn't reach her anymore, Margaret. The trust that she gave you is already gone.
You Do
No.
trust me, don't you?
She doesn't anymore. Hypatia releases her hand and takes a small step back. She gazes at Margaret, at the person who has guided her and remade her. She is such a gentle, radiant, and approachable soul. She can be temperamental, but more often, she speaks with a passion for peace that ignites hope in others. It isn't a power or a performance. Hypatia knows this is Margaret's true heart. Now, the sadness and confusion in her eyes are equally true. So are her attempts to persuade, to guide. She used Hypatia, yes, but she also cared for her, truly looked after her. Ah! This is so freaking complicated, man. Clearly, Hippa does not trust her. But there is a hope in her heart that Margaret has a tiny bit of like Margaret has really, I mean, Margaret cares for her even for a tiny bit. There's hope. This is confusing, man. Well, I guess right now in this moment, Hippa is confused. Yeah. Nightingale can shoot me all she wants. Yeah, she's hot, so it's fine. Also, Nikki chapter drop. Yeah, it's tomorrow. I can't wait. This is all so confused. I understand the Hippa, man. That is who Miss Margaret is. She's Delulu like yeah, she's Delulu like us. Like there is something there. Like I know you care for her. I know you care for Hippa. But her allegiance just lies somewhere, man. That is who Miss Margaret is. No matter the time, the circumstance, whatever means she must employ, she will never abandon her purpose.
Thank you for reaching across the divide between our city-states, for your steadfast and sincere pursuit of peace, for showing us a new way when all paths seemed closed. To someone as weak and stubborn as I am, you kept offering your hand, guiding me earnestly again and again. When I was at my most lost, you were the one who guided me out of the fog. For that, I will always be grateful.
There's a but. But
the road ahead is one I must walk myself. Please, let me choose my own path now.
I like where this is going. Do not get tied up to this lady, Hippa. Margaret not really that good at manipulating people. The only people she managed to manipulate is Hypatia, is a minor who always works in lab with least knowledgeable outside. Well, I think she's good at manipulating people. Look at what happened to the Farland Alliance and the people. She's good with it. The problem with her, unlike Shalom, is she has emotions that might have clouded some of her judgment, perhaps. And not that Minor is elegantly showed Margaret a middle finger. All of this in the chapter, like Russ and Helga saw through her performative shit so easy, only to be moral blackmails. Even us, we already know she's just performing, man. We keep on doubting her. It's only Hippa who cling to her, which is understandable, because she's just currently lost at the beginning of this arc. But this is a very, very good answer from Hippa. Yeah, let her choose her own path. That's why Shalom is superior in manipulating people, because she helped everyone achieve their goals, including herself. Yeah. So Shalom is still on top of the manipulative ladies list. Ain't Hippa like 90? I remember they said she's around the same age as Hella. I think she's legal. Hypatia. I think she's around, my guess of her age is around 18 or 19. The hypercube in her arms emits a soft glow, lighting her eyes with a newfound determination, a resolve no one has ever seen in her before.
So, where will you go?
She asked softly, as if already knowing there's no turning back. Having rejected guidance, where does your path lead now? Hypatia doesn't answer. Instead, she steps past the peace ambassador of the city and onto the nearby podium. 19 is still minor. Really? That's already an adult in my country. As long as I think you're 18. You're legally allowed to vote at 18. So yeah, you're an adult at 19. A calm settles over her as her fingers close around the microphone. In that moment, every recent hardship flashes before her eyes.
People of the Farlands, I am Hypatia. This is the hypercube I retrieved from deep within the catastrophe tear. I am sorry that, on my own, I could only bring back this small amount. Along the way, I have heard your hopes. I have seen the future you dream of. A true mine at BR005. A chance for strength, clarity, and even freedom.
Man, she have grown so much. We started with her own event, right? The what was the title of that? Auric something something event. And look at her now, standing in front of everyone.
I know the answer you're waiting to hear from me.
Does Hippa now have to carry the burden? She has to. She have become the symbol of hope to these people. She might actually become the representative of these people. Especially when it comes to negotiations, whether with Fraser or the city. So I guess they are in good hands, perhaps. Getting caught by Hippa is not part of Margaret's plan, but she can't interfere any further. But she did achieve her goals, discover Hypercube Mine in peace. Yeah, she did. She really achieved her goal. Margaret achieved her goal. The only thing she did not achieve was completely deceiving Hippa there. So, well, oh well, that's how it is.
I am sorry, but I cannot give you that certainty.
The crowd slowly quiets. They watch Hypatia, their expression shifting from celebration to uncertainty, staring at the girl they had just hailed as the Farland's savior.
I come from the Campbell family, a Fraser noble sheltered from hardship. I was sent to conduct Aurum Secretum research in Furor, yet I failed to protect the Furorians who aided me. I failed to prevent the cruel schemes. I failed to save the lives lost at BR005. I have always been weak, too often blinded when clarity mattered most, unable to make the right choice until it was too late, forced to watch tragedy unfold before me. Even in Aurum Secretum research, the one thing I excel at, I have no control over how it is used. It may become scars on the bodies of Aurum Secretum warriors, or weapons turned against others. Even now, after risking everything to enter the heart of the tear, I only returned with this tiny fragment. I cannot promise to find more. I cannot promise to free the Alliance from outside influence. I cannot promise to sustain the Farlands through every storm ahead.
I like how she's being honest here. She does not give them false hope at all. Hypatia's voice wavers with nerves, but she clenches her fist and draws a steadying breath, reclaiming her control.
But of all my failures, what I regret most is my fear of standing alone, my need to depend on others, and how easily I let myself be swayed.
Oh, she knows. She knows her shortcomings. And she even told it to everyone, man. She's such a nice girl. I see the sincerity in her words.
Because the road ahead seemed too frightening, too bleak. I doubted my own strength. I feared choosing for myself. I desperately sought guidance, and I clung to those who appeared sure of the way, only to be led astray.
I'm back. Okay, where were we? Wait, let's play that again.
Because the road ahead seemed too frightening, too bleak. I doubted my own strength. I feared choosing for myself. I desperately sought guidance, and I clung to those who appeared sure of the way, only to be led astray.
Oh.
Frasier or this city? Who is truly sincere? Whose path is right? I do not know. I cannot answer that. And perhaps neither can they.
Who is truly sincere? The only one I believe here is Hippa.
This is where reality differs from scientific research. Every truth in this world is clouded by agendas and interests. There is no pure, reliable answer.
Yes.
Often, we're not so fortunate. We must walk alone, groping through the dark. Yet, I still choose to go on. Because there are people I want to protect. Things I will not abandon. My homeland, my convictions, the love I hold, the trust placed in me, hope. Though I am not yet strong enough, I still wish to use what little knowledge I have to guard them.
Man, I'm so proud of her.
Even without a guiding light, I will still measure the path ahead with my own steps.
A ripple of unease moves through the hall, and confused murmurs begin to rise from the crowd. Are you leaving us, Miss Campbell? On our own, without the backing of any big city-state, we won't make it. Even if we get hypercubes, someone will just take them, and we'll be left divided again. Isn't the city's peace ambassador pretty kind to us? Why can't the city help us? Oh, my poor summer child. They have their ulterior motive. No, do not trust anyone. Please keep watching me, Miss Margaret. Thank you for lighting the way for someone like me, for guiding me to where I stand now. I will not let you down on the road ahead. The girl draws a deep breath, unclasps the Campbell family crest from her chest, and hurls it from the top of the Gold Palace.
I am not the daughter of Campbell, nor am I the savior of the Farlands.
Oh.
I am just Hypatia, an Orem Secretum researcher.
I'm just like everyone here, an ordinary, vulnerable human being.
I cannot lead anyone. Even my utmost effort can only yield something as small as these formless hypercube fragments. But I will keep moving forward. From now on, I will seek out more hope, bear every hardship, and protect our homeland in my own way.
I am so proud of her, man.
I will survive on this land. Perhaps we are not without resources after all, because for those of us who have endured on these lands of famine for so long, stubbornness is our most enduring strength. And this homeland we cling to so stubbornly is no dead-end crevice. Look up. You'll see how vast it truly is.
Hippa is really made to become a very kind of charismatic leader, huh? Yeah, our daughter has grown so much. I am so proud of her. Hippa's Stark, the origins, yes. She pauses briefly.
Even after saying all this, standing alone still feels uncertain. Would you walk this road forward with me?
Oh, she's so good! At first, the crowd falls into utter silence. Then, a new sound rises. Not cheers or pleas, but scattered voices slowly merging into a chorus of steady, determined commitment.
Then, let us begin our journey.
That's a better speaker than Max King. Yes, definitely.
From this day on, my Aurum Secretum research belongs to the people of the Farlands. Together, we will survive on these lands of famine.
Oh, let's go,
On the
Hippa!
path ahead, we will not be alone. The hypercubes scattered across our homeland are blessings from our loved ones who departed first. They will watch over us as we go forward.
Amid the cheers, Margaret quietly lowers her fan. The Farland Alliance has found its new leader. As an Outland Affairs officer, the priority now is to befriend, not to make another enemy. She grew up so fast. It's a bit sad because the growing rate like this only achieved via freak up trauma. I know, right? That is just so sad. And also Margaret is scheming something again. Max King is such a goofball. Love him. I love him too. He's just caught up in this city politics in the previous chapter, huh? Man, I wish there is a Hippa that exists in this world, man. I envy the Farlands people.
Walk forward, Hypatia.
This is your first step, taken entirely on your own. That is so good! Man! On the way. There is no savior who brings hope and peace with a wave of their hand. Only pioneers who dare to take the first steps. In the past, at present, and in the future. We need people like Hippa, man.
I'll be taking down absolutely everything.
Is that Shalom? Man. Oh my god, it's not over yet. What the fuck? As the artificial monstrosity ravages the tower, injuring all in its path, chaos erupts across Fraser City. This time, deep within the Luminary Society itself. Serves them right.
What in the world is happening? Why is something like that buried under our headquarters? Adelaide never said a word about this.
It's no good. We can't override the anti-Aurum Secretum device. It's woven with the sorcery of Sophos. Someone must be controlling it. Could it be the Sophos?
Yeah.
But why? Weren't they supposed to be with us?
Oh dear lord. You guys never learn. You do not trust anyone. Do not trust the underground
Whoever's
and their
behind
false
it,
promises.
We're the ones who will pay the price.
Unauthorized deployment of an artificial weapon. Disrupting the Unity Gala, slaughtering the senators? Any one of those is enough to finish us.
Oh, wow. Now they are the fall guy.
We need to find the director now. We can't just stand around waiting for this to blow up in our faces.
Isn't the director who unleashed that thing earlier? Yeah, she was the one. In the shadows at the lab's desk, a woman in white stands motionless before a containment unit, her gaze fixed on the dark mist swirling inside. Malevolent energy churns within, where a substance resembling a miniature black ring slowly gestates in the gloom. What the fuck? No! They're gonna make another black ring explosion here? In the middle of Frasier? They're crazy, man. The communicator in her pocket has been ringing urgently for several minutes. She finally touches the button and answers with an hurried calm.
Compose yourselves. I am fully aware of the situation. Everything is proceeding under the Sophist's guidance.
Her name is kind of funny. It's Lana Cantarella. Who named this bitch?
The Aurum Secretum warriors, positioned throughout the gala, have already begun their operation. They will secure us the time and the leverage we need.
The warriors might stop that artificial creature, yes. But that won't clear the Luminaris Society's name. We'll be held accountable.
The Luminaris Society. When did it become little more than a toy Adelaide Campbell handed to his sister? An empty title, nothing more. But the wisdom we pursue requires no such facade to conceal it.
Director Cantarella, what are you saying?
Do you recall the man I had you hunt down? He was an enemy of the Sophist, a traitor to reason itself.
Who?
You eliminated him. Truly eliminated him. With your technology and your tactics. Again and again, you cast him back into the oblivion of the Black Ring.
Wait, she's talking about Rust.
The Sophists have taken note of your service. Now stay where you are and await their arrival. Do not worry. You have been granted passage on the Ark the Sophists have built. When the end comes, you will journey to the sanctuary of pure finality. That is the true reward for those who follow.
Oh my god, these are underground fanatics. She keeps her voice melodious until the last lie is told, then casually crushes the communicator and discards it into the nearby brush. No longer needing to placate the witless masses or guide the perpetually lost, she can finally turn away, back to the quiet she has always craved. The Ark has very few seats. Those worthy of crossing the sea were always meant to be rare. For the ordinary, their greatest happiness is to die clinging to their beliefs, free of doubt and fear. She lifts her gaze. Ahead, at the end of the hallway, stands the figure she reveres. Oh, I will never understand these people. I know, right? They are crazy religious fanatics. What do they know that we don't? It's another undergrounder. At this moment, the light of wisdom illuminates the hall of Luminaris. The director's heart swells as her most sincere smile spreads, and she quickens her pace. She had long been enlightened, long understood. She's delusional. In this apocalyptic world, people are sacrificial lambs. Fame, power, desire, mere mist. She mocks the masses, stumbling in blindness, trapped in a night without dawn. But she knows Only truth is eternal. Only clarity is precious. Only the Sophists who have pierced the darkness are worthy of being followed. Now, they have come for her, chosen her as they once chose Adelaide Campbell. The director's steps quicken, her heart raising in anticipation. I think this lady's about to get betrayed or stabbed in the back. Until she sees the Sophist, normally so dignified and composed, shudder violently.
What?
What? Oh, what just happened? The underground Sophos holds most sacred in her heart tries to speak, but no sound emerges. Suddenly the figure pitches forward, crumbling into a formless pool of black water that splatters across the floor. Wait, where have we seen this before? Where have we seen this before? Isn't this similar to what happened when Russ absorbed the underground people? Oh, there she is. Underground or evil just for the lulz. I think they believe in something and we find it crazy because they're too extreme. And in that place now stands another figure, one who had suppressed their presence like the dead. He remained so completely undetected that even she failed to sense anything wrong. No, it was that she had refused to believe they shared the same origin. The figure shifts, stepping from the shadows. Beneath the bandages, a face emerges, one she utterly despises. The face she never wanted to see.
Good day, Madam Director. I was hoping to borrow a few materials from your society. Would that be convenient? Or perhaps you'd prefer underground lapdog. Does that suit you better?
How can it be you?
Welcome back, Rust. Oh. I have no choice but to use Rust. Oh,
A bit of
okay.
theatricality in battle. It's practically second nature.
Great. It's Rust.
Hold still, my friend. Hold still, my friend.
What does this do?
Hold still, my friend. Hold still, my friend. Hold still, my friend.
Man, Russ just solos this.
Hold still, my friend.
Oh, wait, hold on. We wait.
Hold still, my friend. Hold still, my friend. Hold still, my friend.
You will not prevail. Oh, come on. Rest ECB gives chief energy. Oh, that's why.
Hold still, my friend.
That's what it's. What does
Hold still,
it do?
my
Oh
friend.
my. Yeah, hold still, my friend. We're holding still. Oh.
Hold still, my friend.
This soundtrack, though, very, very pog.
Hold still, my friend.
Very badass of Rust. Oh, wow, yeah. Wow, you know, Rust's music is so good. So darn catchy. Screams of anguish echo through the society, yet only one person emerges from within. With deliberate calm, he answers the communication terminal that has been buzzing incessantly.
Hello? We actually have a signal. The Peace Stuff certainly didn't waste any time setting up the comms network. Impressive work, really. Don't worry, I'm not quite dead yet. After all, during that interrogation, you told me to cherish this life of mine. So I fought tooth and nail, slipped death's grasp more than once, just to make it back to this side of existence.
Aww. I appreciate the thought, Rust. He's calling the chief now, isn't he?
After all that trouble, would it be too much to ask for praise?
Furious shouting erupts from the receiver, and Rez hastily pulls the terminal away, stifling a laugh. All the sound tracks from this chapter in my playlist. This has been released already, right? I should put this in my YouTube playlist. Still as blunt as ever, he'd known his stunt would set her off. Of course! Chief is worried about you, Rust, and you have a promise to fulfill. But she deserves his thanks too. Flowing back from that mania abyss wouldn't have been possible without that relentless will. See, Hypatia, we're not the only two stubborn souls in the world. With a faint smile, Rust lifts the terminal back to his ear.
Oh my, such temper. I might not dare to come back to report until you've cooled off. Just kidding.
Call him a good boy. You are such a good boy, Rust.
I've just come across something unexpected here at the Society, so my plans need to change. I'll be making a detour, and I'm not sure how long it'll take. I trust you'll understand. Besides you, we have another friend who needs this information rather urgently.
Who is that friend who is highlighted here? He examines the documents from the Luminaire Society's classified archives, retrieval from fewer Black Ring ruins. Alongside data on the outbreak core, a black box remains, and hypercube crystallization. Society had collected physical remnants, debris not wholly consumed by the Black Ring. Among them, Russ recognizes familiar objects: a silver iron pendant, a small axe, a fang blade. They are all leadership emblems of the West District legendary gang, passed down for 2 generations. He'd heard about them more than once from a certain friend. Is it Hela? The residual traces suggest the last owner of the leader's pendant wasn't turned into a corruptor. That young Legion leader simply vanished into the Black Ring. For Rust, this is the best news possible, and the start of a new mission. Wait, is he talking about Hela or what's her name? I forgot her name. Oh my god. The one with Zoya. Oh my lord, I forgot her name. The one I said who was missing.
Now, before we say goodbye, it's time for the grand finale. Can you tune into the Fraser Evening News right now? Are they showing the Luminaire Society in chaos yet?
Yeah.
Excellent.
They do.
Consider this the
Horror,
latest
yes,
spy
thank
thriller
you.
now showing. My talented apprentice didn't pick a script before leaving, so I'm directing this one as I please.
So I'm thinking, the friend they're talking about this silver iron pendant, a small axe, a fang blade. I think this is Horo. This is Horo. Leadership emblems of a West District legendary. This is Horo, alright. She's still missing. Oh my god. Maybe Rust will find her. Well, it's good. She wasn't turned into a corruptor, it seems like. And, dear lord, she vanished into the Black Ring. What happened to her? Russ, please find Horo. She's still missing.
Stealth, assassination, intelligence retrieval, all the essential ingredients are here. What else would you like me to spice it up with?
There is a long silence on the other end of the line. Then a reply. I thought every spy thriller had explosion scenes.
As you wish, ma'am.
She's gonna make things explode. He lifts his hand, glances at the live broadcast camera, and casually snaps his fingers. Then... It's like, directed by Michael Bay. A thunderous explosion looms behind him. The scorching blast lifting the edges of his coat. Without turning, Russ knows exactly how spectacular the display must look. He flashes a casual smile toward the camera, giving a small, confident salute. So cool. He's aura farming right now. Russ is gonna end this chapter with a bang. Yeah, literally.
What better way to deliver a fireworks show just for you?
Aw, how sweet of you, Russ. Nearby, all of Fraser City has descended into chaos. Advanced cross-state broadcast technology faithfully transmits every moment of the Unity Gala to every connected screen, bringing this wave of determination to the entire world. I saw that meme. Thinking of that meme where his back is all blasted, so his backside is all exposed. I think the clothes on his back is scorched, so you can see his naked butt sticking out, I think. Twilight is shredded by flames. Wave after wave of shouts from the Farlanders rises, powerful enough to shake the foundations of this ancient city of nobility.
No need for the rendezvous anymore. Our friends from the Farlands are managing quite well on their own. Let's celebrate their victory.
Evening, September 25, NF115, Fraser City in chaos.
Over here!
Under the cover of the night, a squad of heavily armed Fraser soldiers infiltrates a luxurious noble estate. That will be his skin next. Naked butt skin. Okay. Don't worry, he is all void, so we don't see anything. I would like to imagine some a exposed back and butt. Under the cover of the night, a squad of heavily armed Fraser soldiers infiltrates a luxurious noble estate. A white Aurum secretum bird guides their advance until a sharp crack echoes from the garden, and the creature plummets, shut down mid-flight.
All units, enemy is dug in with heavy weapons, showing strong resistance. Advance in multi-directional formation.
Marcus Drake, by authority of the Senate, you are under arrest on suspicion of war crimes. Lay down your weapons and surrender immediately.
A gunshot answers him.
Prepare for forced entry. Breachers, stand by.
After a deafening explosion, the soldiers storm the study at the end of the corridor. The room is choked with dust and smoke. At what once a lavish, aristocratic desk, Marcus sits, glaring at the figures stepping inside. Raphael Herbert, once the most radical voice of the war faction, now standing against his former ally. The change of power, the change of hands, the change of allegiances. Serves you right.
Surprised to see me, my friend?
All this time we've been infiltrating this city. I never thought the real traitor would be right here among us. That you would be the one conspiring with our enemies. Have you finished moving all your assets? Once the tide turns, will you put on another face and come crawling back to us?
Don't mistake me for a man of such petty motives, Marcus. No one wants war. I act for the sake of humanity's peace.
I don't trust the words of this dude. He definitely has ulterior motive also.
Peace? You? What a joke. Why don't you use the coin you earned betraying this city to buy yourself a coffin?
The moment Marcus reaches into his jacket, Raphael pulls the trigger.
Perimeter of the building fully secured, sir.
Good. Withdraw.
After clearing the evidence, staging the scene, and placing the body, Raphael settles into Marcus's chair like a victorious king. He leans back, his gaze fixed on the grand map of Frasier spread across the wall. Wow, he wants to rule all the Frasier.
Now then, it's time to redraw Frasier's political map. Let's plan this carefully.
Ah, man. It's just a repeated cycle of humanity's self-destruction.
All of this is for peace.
But maybe this is just for another part of Margaret's plan. She's planted by Margaret. On the evening of September 25, NF-115, Frasier Senate Warhawk Marcus Drake was found dead in his mansion. An apparent suicide. Oh, come on. Suicide. A recovered note suggested he took his own life out of guilt over the youth. Oh my god. Sorry for the noise. A recovered note suggested he took his own life out of guilt over the Unity Gala's failure. 5 days later, his fellow Senator Raphael Herbert was discovered in his garden pool, shot multiple times. Which is suspected to be a covert assassination. Oh my god. They're killing off each other. Good, good. The corrupt officials are just killing each other. Great. These deaths have ignited months of extreme turmoil within Frasier's ruling elite. Raphael's arc was short, very short. Only a few sentences. Brother died. Wow, what was all that talk? I know, right? He got disposed of another political rival. It seems like that's gonna keep Frasier busy for a while, I think. Which is good for the city and the people of the far lands. In a city maximum security cell reserved for the most dangerous criminals, a television plays on loop, broadcasting distant news from the Outlands.
From this day on, my Aurum Secretum research belongs to the people of the Farlands. Together, we will survive on these lands of famine.
Oh, it's Adelaide! Are you proud of your sister, Adelaide? The ward's lone viewer watches in silence for hours. The speech ends. The broadcast loops, and daylight fades to evening. Only then does the underground's famine sage, no, Adelaide, eldest son of the Campbell family, finally lowers his gaze. I didn't know he's the famine sage. Then, he smiles with profound satisfaction. Is Adelaide perhaps proud as well? I think so. Because he smiled here with profound satisfaction.
My dear sister, you have walked farther than I ever could.
Why is the dude... He's not healed yet? He got beaten up by Chief and he's still wearing the bandages. How weak is he? Meanwhile, on the main thoroughfare across the wasteland outside Fraser City. We've been telling he's the famine sage. Oh, I keep on forgetting. See, sometimes my mind is just full of soup, okay? Record that shit and keep looping it. Truly a siscon. He's definitely going to replay that over and over. Maybe Adelaide really is Hello Week. Maybe. Margaret leans against the window with one hand, lazily fanning herself with the other, while deliberately ignoring the small black triangle hovering in front of her. Yeah, why is she pouting? Dude still getting tortured or interrogated. Ah, I see. Serves him right though. But I don't know. He still seems to be quite relevant to the main story. There is a possibility he might be playable in the future, right? Did you know Moore is also a sage? Yeah, I don't know where I read it, but yes, I remember Moore was also a sage. But of I forgot the name of her sort of faction. Sage of I forgot. I forgot what sage. Where have I read it? I can't remember. Is it famine? I no, not famine. The other one. I forgot, man. The pestilence. Pest. Yeah. That one. Where is the pestilence sage? Yes. Pestilence. The one related to technology, if I remember correctly. Margaret. Oh, wait. We've read that. Thank you for your service, Ambassador. I will be escorting you back to the city-state for the remainder of your journey.
I have achieved unprecedented diplomatic success, prevented a war, re-established ties with the Farland Alliance, and this is when they see fit to urgently recall their accomplished ambassador?
What? The dark web, yes, the dark web. Why are they pulling out Margaret from Frasier? What are they planning?
It would seem Edge is less than pleased with the outcome.
Oh.
Did I truly ruffle their feathers that much?
Just asking because you always forget that Adelaide is a famine sage. I don't know why I always forget about that fact with Adelaide. Hi, Mishkat. Welcome. Yes, they find it difficult to believe someone of your caliber failed to persuade the Farlands to relinquish the BR-005 development rights. Worse, you allowed them to discover the hypercube first, thereby genuinely undermining the city's monopoly. Wait. That statement just put Margaret in a different light, okay? Wow, so you mean she was tasked to secure the rights for the mining of BR-005 hypercubes, but she handed it to the Farland people. Oh, no wonder Edge is angry. You just came home. Welcome back. That sage is that lady in the Silage Society. And War is with the Discord. I think War is Iron Mask, if I remember correctly. And then Evelyn, of course, is the Sage of Death. Yeah, it feels like Margaret is really for peace. No wonder Edge is angry at her. As a result, even without Fraser's interference, we have lost control over pricing while the Farland Alliance has gained significant leverage. Nirvana is deeply displeased and is demanding an explanation. His belief is Oris. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Oris, he's the Sage of War. He stole that, right? I mean, they stole it.
I suppose that's fair. Still, I despise having to justify myself to them. Especially those fools at Nirvana who contribute little beyond dragging everyone down.
Isn't that right? Because Nirvana is just for profit. You will not need to explain anything to them.
Oh?
Oh. Upon your return, the MBCC will immediately assume control of the investigation under the pretext of tracking Sinner activity. They will compile and submit the report themselves. Nirvana trusts them implicitly and would not bypass the Bureau to hold you accountable. As for the disciplinary recommendation submitted by the Chief, the rest of Edge will raise no further objections. This form of disciplinary action will suffice. Disciplinary action. With the Chief. I can never get enough of Margaret's pouty face. Yeah, she's just too adorable when she do that. I mean, I don't think Margaret can persuade him to give the city Hypercube since he had discovered Hypercube first. But, I mean, he could have planned everything from the start where at the end the city could get the mining rights, but Margaret did not choose to do that. Instead, she put Hippa in a pedestal, someone who clearly isn't fully on the side of the city. So I think that was intentional. They put Margaret in jail after all she did. Not really. You could call it a vacation inside the MBCC. Plus the Chief is there. Margaret turns her head, fixing the black triangle in her gaze. Through it, she sees the figure lurking behind. Who? Oh my god, is it the 01? The intern? Of course. When he secretly gave her the real mission, that man had already calculated this very outcome. Nirvana, you are not in clean hand either. The Sage of Pestilence worked with you for several years. Oh my god, you're right. Who know how much classified information already got leaked? Oh my god, you're right. They don't know that they got infiltrated back then. Paradiso's man scheming in the background. Everyone in Paradiso's really are scheming. Why is everything within 01's scope of possibilities? Exactly. And how does he plan all this? Who is this dude, really? Was this final move out of appreciation for her sacrifices? Or would he not have bothered if she hadn't performed flawlessly while achieving all objectives? No matter. The old fox's plan served the peace dove's interest, so she could overlook the details. She returns her attention to the passing wasteland. Both of them are just using each other. Wow. Classic Paradiso's relationship. Let hope stay in the soil that awakened it, and let seeds root where they belong. It's not bad. It's not so bad after all. One step closer to the world peace she seeks. She's pouting again. Yet her fan flutters faster, steering a cool breeze against her flushed cheeks as she fumes with impeccable diplomatic poise.
Very well. I can't wait to meet this famous chief myself.
Oh, I can't wait to meet you too. But we're gonna have a detour before your interrogation. Okay, we're gonna read through the recent chapter first.
I am most curious to learn what was said to my little Hippa that left such a profound impression.
Oh.
She nearly derailed everything.
See, that was not Hippa standing on her own 2 feet. Was not in Margaret's plan. Oh? I was under the impression that events unfolded largely according to your design.
Not at all. In my original plan, my little canary was meant to return with me.
Wait a minute. She's so manipulative. The hint of who he is will be given in the next chapter. Now I cannot wait to read the recent chapter.
It is so rare to find a child with such promise. I had no intention of letting a talent like that slip away.
Well, she's gone now. What can you do? And she doesn't trust you anymore. She leans against the window, gazing out at the vast wasteland beyond.
But now, what can be done? She has found her own path forward, spread her wings, and flown toward wider horizons.
That should be everything.
Looking at all this. Once you walk out that door this time, you ain't planning on coming back, are you?
Don't worry. I'll come back once the Luminaris Society is restored. There is still much dialogue to be established between Fraser and the Farlands.
I'm glad she's not closing doors to Fraser.
Hey! Apatia! Helga! Come take a look at my new sand ship! Before I head out this time, I gotta pick someone up. Apatia, you probably know her. Calls herself Sibylla, a Furorian. The Nirvana merchant caravan was supposed to bring her to Fraser, but when they caught wind of that whole Unity Gala mess, they just dumped her halfway and bolted.
Oh my god! Sibylla! She's gonna be with Hippa. Hippa has grown so much in this event. She did. I am like a proud parent cheering her on.
Sibylla? She's safe. That's wonderful.
Looks like the trouble in Fraser's gonna keep simmering for a good long while. Fine by me. Let them fight it out.
Yeah.
Gives us folks in the Farlands a chance to finally catch our damn breath. Oh, we've got so much more on our plates as it is.
Yeah, let them assassinate each other. So let the political what's this? Problems in Fraser do its thing. Hypatia casts one last look at the place where she grew up, then turns and steps into the morning light. She does not look back, striding forward with determined steps. Oh, they also use this song. Man, this is so wholesome. And the one leading everyone from the Farland is Hippa. Margaret is also there. Wow.
I stared at your photos when I felt alone. I sat in that corner.
Oh, there's Rust. This song, yeah, it's so good.
I dream of a future till the morning light. Now memories are fading into something real, like salt on a wound that's never gonna heal. I'm here in a place that should have been our home, and I'm sinking like a stone. I was there.
Phoenix is also there. The people who are facing on the left are the people who are still alive. And then the one facing on the right seems to have, you know... This world has not gotten any better. Disasters are still rampant while conspiracies continue to fester. Even banded together, the weak stumbles endlessly every step of their way. Even so, some press on toward the wasteland. Oh, man! That is so good! Cynic's friend? That's Safar. Margaret and Russ facing the other way. I'm not well. Oh, wait. I thought. Oh, wait. Okay. Seems like the one facing toward Hippa, they're not really dead, but they just going back to their homeland. While the other ones, Margaret and Russ, they have their own way to follow. So everyone following Hippa, well, I believe she can guide them toward their hopeful future. And then you see Adelaide's looking at Hippa, right? And then looking at the left. So clearly, he still has a part in the story. I can't wait to find out what it is. In the distant future, on a peaceful day. But is that mean the unofficial appointed dinner of Elvira and Yelena that Sibila mentioned will not gonna happen? I don't know, man. Peak story event, peak. Every main story of Path to Nowhere have always been peak. The city Minas Bureau of Crisis Control. And time to progress through the new event. I wait for me. I'm coming also. I'm gonna progress through the main story. Recent main story. Oh, it's Shoal again. You mean Shoal has always been spying? I mean, 01 has always been spying on the chief. Because if I remember correctly, Shoal has always been with Chief so far. Yes, the Farland Alliance remains. So this day, the Farland Alliance remains to this day a loose and developing organization. However, they have made considerable progress in developing the BR005 mineral belt, and their Aurum Secretum research is gradually surpassing Fraser's own. Gotta go fast. Okay. Having politically disentangled themselves from Fraser's influence, and with Ambassador Margaret having previously laid a solid diplomatic foundation, Paradisus has determined they are worthwhile partners for cooperation, specifically in jointly combating catastrophes and balancing hypercube production capacity. I'm looking at Shore like, you're planning to use these people too, huh? The technical delegation dispatched by the Alliance has now arrived in the city, wishing to exchange knowledge with the Ring Research Institute in Nirvana. One of their representatives is a sinner who has specifically requested a meeting with the chief of the MBCC. Is it Hippa? Perhaps. Charlotte is now the #1 LL for chief right now. Don't say that. If this is Charlotte, then his number will be on it. Oh, I see. We don't know what the number of the Shorl is though. Let's go then. The Farland Alliance delegation has made camp outside the city. Climbing the sand dune, you spot a blonde girl standing at the head of the envoy group. It's Hippa! She wears a common white sand cloak, her appearance weathered by travel. The wind and grit of the Farlands have left their mark on her skin, yet they cannot hide her innate poise. Blonde hair, mismatched eyes, and by the look of her, she seems only a little older than Hela. Yeah, they finally meet in the main story. Have you two met somewhere before? Her sister. You met her sister, right, Chief? Have you watched Isomer tutorial video? No, not yet. As the thought forms, The young scholar is already walking toward you, her smile as bright as the sun overhead. Oh, she's so bright, so brilliant, so she's dazzling. And with a smile, she extends one hand toward you.
At last we meet, Chief. It's a pleasure. I am Hypatia, an Aurum Secretum researcher with the Farland Alliance.
It's nice to meet you too. Do you want to meet Hela? I don't know. We waited to meet... I don't know we waited to meet Chief longer, Hippa or Millie. I'm not sure either. I have forgotten how long it had been.
Targets.
That's it! You ended it like that! Anyway, that's so good, man. If I were my lecturer or professor, I promise I will concentrate and don't doze off during class and will give it my all for the lab work. Meets if I got a hot teacher like Isomer. Yeah. Tutor you for entrance exam, you should watch. It's funny. Really? Where can I find it? Is it on Twitter or... That was amazing, man. It's so good. Wait, why haven't I perfected this? Anyway, it's fine. I'll work on it later. Another peek past the nowhere main story. And we got this! Pale blue firmament. I heard it's also another long story. Can't wait to read it. Wait, what is that? Tutoring with... Wait, let me try to find it. Tutoring with Isomer. It's PTN YouTube. Wait, hold on. Did you do the survey? Not yet. We'll do it right now. Wait, after we see the tutoring of Isomer. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, the survey. We'll answer it. Please help me, guys. Oh, wait. Legs. I wish other gacha games I play have this level of quality when it comes to story. That's the... You know, it feels like Past the Nowhere story. I'm reading a very, very good novel. It's really long, but you will be very rewarded afterwards. Freaking peak! It made me cry. It's okay, guys. I cried too. We'll be through this together. Okay? Wait, where is my window capture? Here. Okay. Aha! Here it is. This is it, right? It's in CN probably, huh? Are you gonna do the survey? Yes, we will. Please help me answer it.
Greetings, everyone. I am Isomer, Director of the Ring Research Institute.
Hi, ma'am.
It's a pleasure to be here today for this admissions presentation.
Oh,
I'm aware
clap,
that everyone
clap,
in this room is exceptionally talented, so let's not waste each other's time.
Uh-huh.
We'll jump straight to a test question.
No!
Take a moment to read it.
I cannot.
Suppose the Ring Research Institute builds an observation station in Earth's geostationary orbit and drops a tether down to a ground anchor point. Answer the following 2 questions. I imagine some of the sharper minds here already have an answer. For the first question, the key lies in recognizing that the geostationary orbit rotates with the same angular velocity as Earth.
Oh my god.
The sample's distance from Earth's center, R1, is obviously capital R plus H1, giving a linear velocity of v1 equals r1 omega.
I feel stupid.
Substituting into
I
the
don't
kinetic
understand,
energy
ma'am.
equation,
Calm
EK
down.
equals 1/2 m1 v1 squared. We immediately obtain
I don't have brain
EK
cells for
equals
this.
1/2 m1 omega squared times the quantity capital
Girl.
R plus h1, all squared. That is the sample's kinetic energy relative to Earth's center. The first question is fairly straightforward, and I assume most of you had no trouble with it.
I don't even know the
now
question.
On to the second question. The key lies in a standard substitution
understand.
involving Newton's law of universal gravitation, combined with a force analysis of circular motion. Clearly, the sample's distance from Earth's center is r2 equals r plus h2. And its centripetal acceleration is
Yeah, sorry,
A sub c
Isomer.
equals
I'm a
omega squared R2.
biology
The gravitational
girl.
force exerted by Earth on the sample
I'm
is
not fond of
F
physics,
equals
ma'am.
gm2m over
Yes,
r2
ma'am.
squared.
I
Combining this
I
with the formula
understand.
for gravitational acceleration, g equals gm over r
You know,
squared.
if my professor is
can
like
perform
this,
the
I'll
standard
give up on the
substitution.
subject.
Since the sample is
I'll just look
undergoing
at her
circular
face all
motion,
day.
the required
That's all I'm gonna
centripetal
do.
force is provided by the resultant of Earth's gravitational pull and the normal force from the floor. Therefore, F minus n equals m2 a sub c, and n prime equals n. Substituting and simplifying, we obtain n
Did you
prime
understand
is
anything,
approximately
guys?
0.46
Let me copy your
newtons.
answers
That is
later,
the pressure
okay?
exerted by the
She
sample
just keeps.
on the floor.
She doesn't care.
How was that? Pretty
How is it?
straightforward, right? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're still with me.
Yeah,
I see a lot of question marks in the chat.
Thumbs up.
Was it too easy? I'm glad to see that you're not satisfied with this level of intellectual challenge. Don't worry. This is just the minimum requirement for admission. Moreover, we've only used the simplest and most ideal model for the simulation. In reality, the tether would be
That's the
affected by
point. Yeah,
tension and
I'll
tidal
just be
forces,
looking at
and
her
the effects
face.
of
All
general
right.
relativity on massive celestial bodies would need to be taken into account. Our fundamental understanding of the black rings
yeah.
would likewise influence this simple model. The pursuit
Okay.
of science never ends. The
Uh-huh.
more you know, the more you realize how much remains unknown.
The more I know,
Never
the
stop
more I
seeing
don't
yourself
understand.
As a curious
That-
child. That is what the Ring Research Institute expects. of
We're
its
doing
students.
thumbs up also. Good job,
Very
ma'am.
good. It seems this year's admission cycle will go quite smoothly. Ah, my apologies. I'm afraid we'll have to conclude today's presentation here.
No, but I still
There are
want to
still
listen to
several critical
you.
research projects at the Institute that require my attention, so please excuse me. In any case, I trust you now have a preliminary sense of whether the Ring Research Institute is the right place for you.
It's not
we
the right
welcome
place
all
for me.
gifted young minds here. For those with
I
true
don't like
talent,
physics.
the Ring Research Institute offers a stage worthy of their abilities. If you often feel like a misfit, then perhaps you're exactly who we're looking for. Well then, I look forward to seeing you at the Ring Research Institute again. Next time, as student researchers.
No. No. I'm not gonna apply. No. No, ma'am. I don't think I don't think I fit the criteria. I am so lost. I'd rather read anatomy books, biology. What else? Kinesiology. What really anything other than physics, man. I cannot. Anyway, where were we? That was funny. Just listen to her. Look at her face. Maybe you'll learn something, right, guys? I don't know if I want to give it my all to become a good student for her, or I want to fail exam so I can see her more when I fix my grade. I will just probably the subject is really not for me, but it's physics, so yeah. I don't know. I'll probably just fail myself. Where's my UID? Physics is nightmare fuel. Yeah, I really hate it. I recommend to do summer interrogation just before the new chapters if you didn't already. do it. It's like an introduction to the Ring Research Institute and summer existence and history of the RRI is kind of this catalyst to a big plot point of the newest chapters. Okay, if I cannot stream it, I will probably upload it. Okay. Place your UID here. Okay. Oh. Okay, help me with the survey, guys. Okay. When did you first start playing Path to Nowhere? It's way before... From lunch. Yeah, from lunch. Yes. How would you describe your experience playing Path to Nowhere over the past month? Oh, this one. I play Path to Nowhere regularly and maintaining high activity. Yes, yes. Biology is superior. It's fun and easy to follow. Yeah, as long as you know the mechanics of bodily functions, it's easier, I think. And it's easier to imagine than physics, in my opinion. Her name is Isomer. Why is she teaching physics, not structural chemistry or crystallology, or at least inorganic chemistry? I don't know, man. Ask Ice Snow. Where were we? How satisfied are you with the current experience in Path to Nowhere? Of course! 10. I love it. Love this game. How willing are you to continue Path to Nowhere in the future? Until the day I die, maybe 10. Okay. I'm most willing, of course. I'm too deep into this. 10 over 10 peak, yeah. What are the main reasons you want to continue Path to Nowhere? Progress through the main storyline and experience the story of the city. Yes. Progress through the event stories and learn about what happens in the different region. I like this one also. I like the art style of Path to Nowhere's characters. I agree with this. To collect beautiful sinner attires. Not really, but I appreciate it. I have favorite sinners and want to learn more about their stories. Yes. Oh no, that's already 4. It all becomes freaking math. I guess so. Favorite sinners. I rest more or stronger sinners. Not really. Enjoy getting stronger by upgrading sinners. No. Building teams with different tendencies and synergies. No. There are many different game modes and systems to constantly challenge and master. Not really. I'm not into the gameplay, man. The game offers generous rewards. Free resources, not really. I have in-game friends and we play together. Well, I think that 4 is enough. 4 is too little. Ice, no, yeah. It's too little, but it's fine. Aside from event-related content, which of the following game modes did you primarily play over the past month? I played this. Select the BFL, Data Crevice, Peak Test Path. I don't really like Eternal Nightmare. This is just like my server. It's because I'm not a gameplay girly, okay? Tide of Ashes I did play. What is Intertidal Exploration? Is it the recent what do you call this? I think this is the new version of, I forgot that other game mode. This Shadow, if I'm in dire need of cubes, I play this. Eternal Nightmare, I'm not really fond of it. Intertidal Exploration. If the event is ending, I'm gonna do it. So far, I haven't yet. So that's it. To what extent do you agree with the following statements about the game? I prioritize character progression and combat power. Not really. A little, maybe. Maybe we'll give it a 3. Ah, yeah, the Mania training. You lost me in EN is on. I like the Eternal Nightmare story. The repetitive gameplay, I am not fond of it. Shackles, or maybe it's a 4. Because sometimes I do like to get more shackles. I prioritize definite variety in gameplay. I don't really mind 5. I prioritize collecting cosmetic rewards. UI themes, avatar frames. Yes, yes, 10. 9. Wait, 9? 10? Where's 10? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll just go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. EN stories peak, but the stuff that you need to do is quite literally eternal. Exactly. I don't really like you call it roguelike gameplay, right? I'm not really fond of it. Scroll a bit, yeah. For each of the following game modes, how often do you participate in each cycle? BFL every cycle. ROTD, yes. Data Crevice, because we need that. Tides of Ashes, because I like my my society. Eternal Nightmare, it depends. Okay, I actually play Mania Training. Yeah. You love roguelike. I'm not really fond of it. Like for example, in Honkai Impact, we have Elysian Realm. I actually like the story. I just don't like the repetitive, tedious gameplay. Broken Frontline Dark Area. How best describe how you play each of the following game modes? This one. I don't aim for high score, but I try to earn all available rewards. Yes, 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 this one. Tides of Ashes, yes. Eternal Nightmare. Yes, yes. I think I need to work on my Eternal Nightmare later on. Deciding on whether to pull for a sinner, how important are the following factors? Character artwork and design. Yes, 10. That is important to me. Base stats? Not really. Did you get the free demon skin from Eternal Nightmare? No. See, I don't like... I've yet to try Data Crevice. Really? I think it's much better than Eternal Nightmare. Skills and gameplay mechanics. Sometimes it matters to me. If a character is very easy to play with. Shackle upgrades. Yes. Team synergy. Not so much. Oh, maybe. Yeah. I think if it works on the team I'm using, then I would want to roll for them. Ignoring character artwork and appearance, how much do you typically invest when pulling a sinner? I stop after obtaining one copy, mainly for collection purposes. You may pull for key shackle level if they're worthwhile. I max out shackles to fully optimize the sinner. I think I'm this one. I sometimes pull for shackles if I think they would make the gameplay easier for me. Where do your favorite sinner generally fall on the following trait? Introversion, extroversion. My favorite sinner? Are they extroverted? They're kind of weird in their own way. Don't you pull every character? I do. I don't really... It depends. I can like an introvert and I can like an extrovert either, so I'll go with this. Pull one and use universal copies. If, for example, it helps me clear a game mode, for example. Sometimes I pull for copies. Sometimes. Susunod, what is language? That's Filipino. This one is Filipino. Kailangan ng tanong na ito ng isang sagot. There needs to be one answer. I'm just staring at Augustus and Shalom like, I'm thinking of Shalom, Shin. They're quite extroverted, I think. They're more like mysterious, so it doesn't really matter to me whether they're introverts or wait, maybe this one. Somewhat extroverted. Yeah, maybe. Where do your sinners generally fall on the following traits? No, you didn't know most of them, really. Do I like warm characters, cold characters? It depends on my mood. Depends on my mood. How those two are different. How do I pick an answer here? Me too. Maybe I'll go for neutral. I don't know. Because sometimes it depends on how Snow writes the character and their story, whether I would like them or not. But I definitely prefer older sinners. Yeah. Shin and Augustus. Shin, Augustus, Cabernet, Yugu. Very evil, somewhat evil. Yeah. Where do your favorite sinners generally fall on the following trait? Moral alignment. Ooh. Very evil. Yeah. This is why we play Path to Nowhere, right? Yeah, I like evil characters. What do I do? older women, and if they are morally gray or evil, I like them. Yeah. There's something wrong with me, probably. What is this? Where do your highly submissive, somewhat submissive, neutral, somewhat dominant. What is this, man? I think I have a type. Yeah, I think I have a type. I'm sorry, I'm a bottom man. I like dominant mommies. I choose very evil and highly dominant. We share the same brain cells, guys. It's a freaky company. Oh no. I'm scared of what they're gonna cook with these surveys, man. So real for that, right? Oh my lord. Wait. I think Paths to Nowhere players have a certain type and we share the same brain cells. Where do your favorite sinners? Okay. Tactical style. Pure force, mostly force. Strategy purely. I think I like someone who is scheming. That's just my survey. Wow, man, we share the same brain cells, really. I'm so proud of my people. Evil women while their 90% sinners are older women. Oh my god, that must be heaven. Aizen knows their fan base, yes. I actually prefer someone who is scheming, right? I have a type. I like Shin, Yugu, Cabernet, Shalom. Even Margaret, I actually like her from earlier. Who else did I miss? There's a lot. There's a lot in this game, man. Oh my god, what is this? Which of the following traits best describe your favorite sinner? Innocent and carefree? No. Cheerful and adorable? No. Passionate and free-spirited? No. Gentle and caring? I like a contrast between gentle and caring and someone who is trying to manipulate you, perhaps. Just wait for the sinner based on this survey. Oh, we're fucked. We're gonna love them, I think. Diligent, intelligent, and wise. Mysterious and unpredictable. Yes. Calm and reserved. Straightforward and outgoing. I like cunning and sly. Yeah, Yelena. Yeah, exactly. Not gonna lie, I like someone who is gentle and caring. but someone who is also mysterious and unpredictable. Calm and reserved. It depends. Aloof and elegant. I like humorous and witty, cunning, sly. Reliable and diligent. Not really. Calm and reserved. I like this one. Sinner based on this survey gonna be wild. Yes. Intelligent and wise. Shin actually is already intelligent and wise, and I think Yugu is too. Oh dear. Aloof and elegant. I think I like this one too. This is so hard. This is so hard. Calm and reserved. I think this is okay now. There's no limit. This you can select as much as you like. I think I like calm and reserve also. This one. Okay. That's enough, cheatery. The survey basically calling out players out for being thirsty. Wait, we can't help it. That's why we play this game. What are they going to cook with this? Someone who is gentle and caring. Oh, this can both share a certain trait to a person. Calm and reserved. Yet aloof and elegant. Has a humor and witty, cunning and sly. So many choices, right? I like my choices. Next. Oh my god, right, you're right. That's just Shalom cheatery. What the fuck? Oh my god, you're right. This can be several sinners, exactly. Which are the following themes would you like to see in future sinners or attires? I'm actually fond of Eastern cultural inspiration. Western inspiration, I'm actually quite tired of it. Oh, but this one. Y2K Gothic and Lolita. I have not seen this in quite a while. That kind of like Shalom and Isomer actually. Really? Ocean and beach. They cannot make very sassy outfits in Paths to Nowhere, so I'm not gonna check that. Animals and wildlife, not really. Space and astronomy. Fairy tales. Ooh, dark fairy tales. If it's just fairy tales, like, but it became dark fairy tales, I'm interested. Ghost stories and folklore. Not really. Sci-fi. Cyberpunk. Japanese fantasy RPG. That sounds fun. Oh no! There's only 4? There's only 4? I like street fashion and urban clothing. Man, the dilemma. I like to see them in, she's chilling out. They're so elegant. What's so elegant? They're so elegant. Science fiction, art, creative expression. This is so hard. Post-apocalyptic wasteland or Japanese fantasy RPG. Sci-fi, not so much. It's only 4. It's so sad. But I think I'll go with this. Eastern cultural inspiration. Dark fairy tales. Post-apocalyptic wastelands. Cyberpunk. Street fashion. Yeah. I'd like to see this. This one I like also, but oh well. But isn't it kind of similar to this? Or not really? Yeah, not really. Anyway, it's fine. Not more than 4. Oh shit. Oh well. I'm on PC and mobile. Yes. I hope they cook with Augustus's next attire. Me too. I was responding to Mishkat, said PTN is respectful with their sinner. Oh yes. They're very respectful. They don't do similar fan service like in Nikkei. I only play. I don't play open world anymore. Nope. I used to play Love and Deep Space. Not anymore though. Where does maybe it's a shooter game? I think shooter game is Nikkei, right? That's the only thing I play right now. Yeah, that's it. And also Stellar Blade, but it's not there. It's fine. Almost every day. How much time do you spend on mobile games daily? Maybe 3 to 4 hours. But if it's a story mode, it's more than 4. I need to get back into R1999. Not enough time anymore. I love that game, man, but I don't have time really. I can only manage 2 games right now. Past year, what is your average monthly spending on mobile games? What is this? Why are you asking this? It's yearly, right? If it's a yearly spending, maybe it's around this. Blame Path to Nowhere. With this survey, they can open a new game called Love and Black Ring. Don't make me recall that. Yeah, man. I think that's an approximate expenditure on Path to Nowhere. Yeah, if you cook up an automate thing with sinners, my money is yours. Yeah. Me too. I'm gladly going to throw my money on you, I Snow, if you can. If they make it worth my my time. What aspect of gameplay? Story, of course. Art, yes. Characters, yes. Voice acting. I actually like world building also. But I also like how the voice acting in Path to Nowhere is really good. This is hard. Music also, man. Music. I wish this were 5 instead. Emotional connection. Bonds with favorite characters. I like this one too. 4 is not enough, exactly. Progression. Rich progression systems. No, not really. Features 3D modeling or is built on advanced engines like Unreal Engine 5. It doesn't really matter to me, man. And also, Unreal Engine 5 will just kill your computer, I think. Especially if you have potato computer. Collecting characters, nope. Strategy, nope. Co-op, nope. Relaxation. I guess sometimes. Fan creations, sometimes. Popularity, not really. I don't really care if Path to Nowhere ain't popular, as long as I'm enjoying the story. Community, well, I love my community here on Twitch and YouTube. Guides, not really. Developer reputation, not really. Rewards, nah. Yeah, they underestimate themselves with such little options. Exactly. I wish there were 5 at least. Or 6, because this, everything here, I prefer this in a game. I use X, YouTube. I have an Instagram, but I don't use it. I don't like TikTok. I use Discord, Switch. Yeah, that's it. Announcements. Social media accounts. Yes. I can't wait for Aisu to cook a sinner with this, man. I'm excited. Maybe this will come out for the half anniversary or anniversary next year, perhaps. I don't interact with communities that's tied to media I enjoy. They always find a way to sully my exactly. Also, dealing with people is just a pain. Especially on Twitter, man. So I just scream to the void in Twitter, then that's it. Trailers. I actually like wallpapers. Comics. Sinner profile gameplay introductions, not so much. Stickers, no. Okay. How often do you engage with Pass and Nowhere fan content? Does engaging with by retweeting? Yeah, I think if I do retweet frequently, yeah. Oh, frequently, and I also create my own fan content. Does streaming is streaming considered a fan content? I think it is. Twitter is a big no. Just scream to the void and just don't interact too much people. Some people, it's fine. Isa probably laughing in their office realize their fan base still wants more morally gray, evil older women. Yes. Don't ever stop cooking those amazing characters, Ice. No, please. Content do you enjoy the most? Fan art, cosplay. Oh, it's very rare to see animations, but sometimes I see some videos on Twitter though. Guides, team building, no. Fan fiction, I don't really have time to read fan fiction. Ooh, song covers and original music. Oh no, we only need 3. Okay. I prefer that. Okay. What device are you primarily using to play Path to Nowhere? Device? I'm using Momo emulator. It plays Path to Nowhere very smoothly. Yeah. I mainly play on PC anyway. Since updating the latest version, how often has the game crashed? Never. You experience crashes? Where did they usually occur? None. Can I pass? NA. It never crashed on me. Overall performance in the latest version, I think it's smooth. On my devices, okay, even on my old phone, it still works perfectly fine. I think it's the same as before, or maybe smoother. I think it's smoother. Lag or stuttering any following battle scenarios? Lag and stuttering. Sometimes I experience stutter if there's too many effects during battle. Sometimes device stutters or heats up. Release P10 officially on PC. When I swear, I keep on asking that. Ah, really? P10 crashes 3 times a day on your tablet. It's probably because I mostly play here on PC. That's why I didn't experience it. I play on my phone if I'm outside, but it never crashed on me. Augustus's ult sometimes lags me. Really? She's too OP for your device, Mishcat. Experience any of the following graphical issues in the latest version. Oh yes, this one. Character illustration or live 2D display issues. That happens sometimes. But in the latest version, not really. Visual artifacts? No. Black borders are crop display. In the latest version, I have not experienced this. In the previous version, yes. So none of the above there. Okay. Battle visual effects display correctly in the latest version. Yeah. Lag spike. Sometimes it happens, yeah, if there's too much effects for me. Audio issues. Do we have audio issues? Latest version. I have not before. I experienced this. Audio occasionally disappears before, but now no. No issues for now. How did the game's loading speed feel in the latest version? About the same as before, I think. Network issues in the latest version. Nope. Female. Oh. Wait. Do I really? Hold on. I'm gonna answer that, but not in front of you guys. Okay, we're good. It's a secret. I will leave that to your imaginations, guys, okay? Please release a PC, what do you call that? PC something. PC port. There's a proper word for this, but I can't remember. Please release a PC client. Thank you. Please. It's been years. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we beg of you, release it. Please port on Steam. PC client or port it to... That's a good idea. Port it to Steam. Please, please. If not Steam, then just PC client. We're fine with that. Yay! Oh my god, voice interrogation. I forgot about that. Anyway, it's fine. I don't think they're gonna use voice interrogation for global, though. Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh. Because that's gonna... If they have voice interrogation on global, they need money for that. Please, I want Path to Nowhere on Steam. Me too. Wait, where do I go? There... Had to redo that. Please, Ice, know it's been years. Maybe on your 5th anniversary, we'll get a client. Freaky survey. I enjoyed that survey. I can't wait. I can't wait to meet whatever sinner gets formed through our survey. Man. I can't wait, man. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that. Also, gotta love Ice Snow for asking us
to see you, my
for
hero.
what we want. Oh.
There's no greater
yes, ma'am.
happiness in this world.
Love you too. This one. Yay! We got some cubes. Very pog. Wait. I think I need to buy... Do I need skill modules? Or maybe mania essence? Oh, wait. Let me just click some... Oh. Girl, wait. What is this? I'm not gonna play this today. Yeah, we enjoyed that survey. That was fun. Thank you. I can't wait for the sinner. that they're gonna cook. Yay! Okay. Did I forget anything? Oh, I got some stuff. East Side. Oh, we're back to East Side in the next chapter. Very pog. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I guess you could call chapter 19 and 20 as Hippa's arc, huh? I hope you enjoyed it. Do you have schedule when you're gonna play the new story chapters? Let me look at the calendar. Hold on real quick. Thursday, Friday. It's probably going to be Monday, I think. Yeah, Monday. Cause tomorrow and Friday will probably be Nikkei. Yeah, probably next week. But I actually want to start this weekend. I will try. I will set up a schedule on YouTube though. You will just see it. I will try on... But on Saturday, I will go home late. Man, the best time for me is really Monday. Man, I want to read it ASAP, but oh well. Anyway, Otsu Cheatery. I hope you had fun, folks. Thank you for hanging out with me, as always. I'll see you all next time. See you, Otsu Cheatery. Bye-bye.